The psychology of riches. Dear beloved, your solar plexus is a sacred gateway between you and the vast intelligence of the universe. Your solar plexus is more than a center of personal will, it is an energetic exchange point where prana, your energetic life force, and your desires are gathered. Riches arrive when your desires and the abdominal brain work in harmony. In this harmony, money becomes a current, flowing toward the one who is emotionally prepared to receive it. Through this radiant center, you participate in this living rhythm with the cosmos, you are breathing with the cosmos, you are moving with the cosmos, and you draw riches from the cosmos' endless supply. The universal life force, prana, flows from your heart through your hands and into your solar plexus as both nourishment and as the signal that attracts your desires. To become a money magnet, open your heart, allow prana to flow down into your hands, and place a love-filled hand on your solar plexus to energize and magnetize your desires to you. A magnetic magnetism also attunes your emotions into the frequencies of your desires and the desires of the universe. In this state, your solar plexus acts like a sun within your body, attracting cosmic energies and transforming them into clear visions, confidence, magnetic attractions and purposeful actions. What you affirm inwardly flows outwardly, attracting similar frequencies. Prana allows your unique light to move naturally within the joyful flow of existence. A healthy, balanced, and fiery solar plexus restores to you the awareness that you are living expressions of a greater whole. As this center awakens, inner wisdom rises quietly yet firmly, guiding decisions. Life begins to feel more aligned, carried by an unseen current that knows exactly where it is going. By cultivating this cosmic connection, you step into your true nature, grounded, luminous, and inwardly certain. Recognize that your power comes from harmony with this universal life force. In this union, you and the cosmos move as one, inseparable, alive, and endlessly creative. Beloved, to energize and magnetize your emotions and your solar plexus energy center, place a loving hand upon your solar plexus until your stomach relaxes. Relax emotions also centers your attention within the subconscious mind. It is from the solar plexus energy center and within relaxed emotions that your thoughts enter into the subconscious mind. Place a love-filled hand on your solar plexus to center your desires and intentions within the solar plexus energy center. In doing so, you also center your desires into the subconscious mind. Then repeat words and affirmations to manifest your desires. Mystics called this center the abdominal brain because it governs beliefs. It is from here that attractions and desires are generated and magnetized by a magnetic field to which life and the universe responds. Financial blessings begins here. The subconscious mind magnetizes riches by energizing your words, your affirmations and your impressions. Then it begins the work of magnetizing them to you. When words and affirmations of prosperity are spoken while your awareness rests in the solar plexus, they are impressed upon the subconscious mind. To magnetize riches, become it by feeling it as your truths. The solar plexus is your active center of power. It radiates an invisible field that attracts circumstances and events. It is your inner sun, akin to the central sun, and the grand central sun in the center of the universe. The solar plexus energy center is called the City of Jewels. It's where raw emotions are digested and refined into experiences, meaning, confidence, and direction. When this center is calm and bright, it emits a steady signal of worth and expectancy. Life responds in kind, arranging itself around this signal. Affirming financial blessings from this center is an act of alignment. The conscious mind offers the words, the subconscious accepts them as instruction. Your solar plexus acts as a bridge between you and the greater field of life. It translates inner emotions into outward movement. Perception sharpens. Choices become clearer. Opportunities appear naturally. In mystical traditions, this center is the fire, the power that transforms potential into action. When the hand rests here and riches is affirmed through repetition, the subconscious begins to reorganize experiences to match the inner declaration. Financial blessings are harmonized through repetition. Riches arrive when the objective mind and the abdominal brain work in harmony. In this harmony, money becomes a neutral current, flowing toward the one who is inwardly prepared to receive it. The solar plexus, balanced and luminous, attracts not only resources, but the confidence and discernment to use them well. So the practice is simple and profound. Place the hand upon the inner sun. Breathe. Affirm quietly. Feel the truth of being supported. In accepting this reality inwardly, the subconscious sets its law into motion, and the world begins, patiently, inevitably, to reflect your financial blessings. When you place your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus, you are not merely touching the body, you are greeting a deeper listener. Within the gut there is a quiet intelligence that receives, accepts and believes. Ancient mystics spoke of this center as the abdominal brain, a living nexus where subconscious currents gather and radiate. Here, thoughts become emotions, and emotions becomes law. When your hand rests here, warmth awakens. Attention descends. The conscious mind softens its grip, and the subconscious opens its doors. In that moment, affirmation becomes a sensation. Emotions felt rather than reasoning. The subconscious mind responds to emotions. What is affirmed while the solar plexus is engaged becomes realities. The solar plexus is a generator of magnetism. It is the inner sun from which personal power streams. When you affirm your desires in this center, you are informing. You are declaring an inner condition. And the subconscious, faithful and literal, begins its work of correspondence. It rearranges perception first. You notice differently. You feel drawn. Opportunities appear as natural extensions of your inner state. Experiences begin to mirror the emotions you have impressed upon this abdominal mind, because the subconscious seeks only alignment. With hand and breath united at the solar plexus, desires becomes embodied. The affirmation sinks past thought and settles into identity. This is who I am now. And from that quiet assumption, life responds. Self-mastery arises when the objective mind learns to cooperate with this deeper center. Thoughts are servants to emotions. An intention impressed upon the subconscious with calm authority influences events. So rest your love-filled hand there gently. Speak inwardly, slowly. The words are warm. They feel familiar, as though they have always been true. In this abdominal silence, the subconscious listens, and believes you completely, and attracts the world that agrees. When you place your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus and turn your attention inward, you are entering the chamber where belief is formed. This is the realm of quiet authority. Ancient mystics described this center as the abdominal brain, the seat of the subconscious mind and the generator of magnetism. Here, thought is no longer debated, it is received as truth. Financial blessing begins as an inner condition impressed upon this center of power. The subconscious mind responds to assumption. When an affirmation of riches is spoken while the hand rests upon the solar plexus, the words are felt. They carry warmth, weight, and conviction. To the subconscious, this sensation signals reality. The solar plexus, as ancient mystics taught, is an active sun within the body, radiating personal power and drawing experiences toward itself. When you affirm prosperity from this center, I am supported, I am provided for, I am aligned with supply. You are activating the generator of magnetism. The affirmation becomes a vibrational command, setting the tone for what the subconscious expects and therefore attracts. In this abdominal silence, the objective mind steps aside. The subconscious begins its faithful work of correspondence. It adjusts perceptions so that opportunities are recognized rather than overlooked. It influences behavior subtly and naturally, guiding decisions, timing, and interactions. It draws you into situations that match the inner assumption of financial well-being. Ancient mystics taught that mastery of life comes through the conscious union of the thinking mind and the solar plexus center. When financial affirmations are impressed upon the subconscious through this union, effort gives way to flow. Strain dissolves into receptivity. One no longer chases riches, one becomes agreeable to it. As the solar plexus balances, confidence replaces anxiety around money. Self-worth stabilizes. Action becomes clear and unforced. The inner fire burns with the warmth of sufficiency. From this state, financial blessing appears as a natural outcome of inner alignment. So rest your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus. Breathe slowly. Affirm gently and with certainty. Let the feeling of being provided for settle into the abdominal brain. In accepting this inner truth, the subconscious mind begins to mirror it outward, attracting experiences, resources, and opportunities that confirm what you have already claimed within. The inner sun of abundance, place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel a warm, golden sun glowing within. Whisper softly, I am a radiant magnet for financial riches. Prosperity flows naturally to me. With each breath, allow the subconscious to record this as truth. The abdominal magnet, rest your love-filled hand on your center, and visualize your solar plexus emitting a magnetic field. Repeat, I draw opportunities, wealth, and success effortless. Sense the field extending into the universe, attracting aligned experiences. The golden river, place your love-filled hand on your abdomen and imagine a golden river of wealth flowing from your solar plexus. Whisper, money flows freely to me, and my riches grows continuously. Feel your subconscious directing energy to support this reality. Fire of creation, feel the solar plexus like a warm, golden flame. Repeat, I am worthy of financial blessings, and they manifest now. Let your subconscious embrace the flame as a generator of material and energetic riches. The prosperity pulse, with your hand resting gently, imagine each heartbeat sending waves of wealth through your body. Affirm, every pulse attracts money, opportunities, and prosperity. Allow your subconscious to synchronize with this rhythm. The radiant beacon, place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and see it radiate like a lighthouse into the world. Whisper, I radiate riches, the universe responds to my call. Let your subconscious accept this light as the truth of your financial reality. The alchemy of wealth, feel your abdomen as a crucible of transformation. Repeat, I transform every idea into wealth, my riches is unlimited. Sense your subconscious recording this as an immutable law of your being. Cosmic alignment, place your love-filled hand and visualize your solar plexus connecting to streams of universal energy. Affirm, I am aligned with the flow of wealth, financial blessings arrive effortless. Let your subconscious tune into this cosmic resonance. The abdominal sunfire, feel a sunfire glowing inside your solar plexus. Repeat, my inner power attracts prosperity, riches is my natural state. Allow the subconscious to translate this inner fire into real-world opportunities. The magnetic gateway, place your love-filled hand and imagine a doorway opening in your solar plexus, through which wealth flows. Whisper, every opportunity for prosperity finds me, I am open to receive. Your subconscious embraces this gateway as truth. Flowing gold. Visualize golden streams pouring from your solar plexus to every aspect of your life. Affirm, I release resistance, and wealth flows freely into my life. Allow the subconscious to map this flow into reality. The inner compass. Rest your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel it as a compass guiding you to financial opportunities. Repeat, my choices are guided by riches, I follow the path of prosperity. Your subconscious internalizes this guidance. Radiant magnetism. Feel your solar plexus radiate a field that draws wealth. Whisper, money, opportunity, and success are drawn to me naturally. Sense your subconscious accepting this as an absolute principle. Expansion of wealth. With your hand placed gently, visualize your solar plexus expanding outward with golden light. Repeat, I expand into riches, my wealth grows as I grow. Allow the subconscious to anchor this expansion. The sun of self-mastery. Place your love-filled hand, breathe deeply, and feel the warmth of personal power. Affirm, I am the master of my riches, financial blessings flow through me. Let your subconscious fully integrate this as your truth. The golden center. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel a warm golden light glowing within. Whisper softly, abundance flows to me effortless. I am worthy of prosperity. With each breath, allow this light to grow, letting your subconscious record this truth. The abdominal magnet. Rest your love-filled hand on your center and visualize your solar plexus as a magnet, pulling opportunities, wealth, and success toward you. Repeat, I attract financial blessings naturally and easily. Feel your subconscious synchronizing with this magnetic field. Flow of prosperity. Place your love-filled hand over your abdomen and imagine a golden river of wealth flowing from your solar plexus to all areas of your life. Whisper, money flows freely and richly into my life. Sense your subconscious guiding the flow. Fire of manifestation. Feel the solar plexus as a glowing fire. Affirm, my inner fire manifests wealth and opportunities. I am a generator of riches. Allow your subconscious to record this fire as your personal truth. The pulse of wealth. With your hand resting gently, imagine each heartbeat sending waves of prosperity through your body. Repeat, each pulse brings financial blessings to me. Let your subconscious internalize this rhythm. Radiant beacon. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and see it radiating light into the world. Whisper, I radiate riches, and the universe responds to me with wealth. Feel your subconscious accepting this radiant truth. The alchemy of abundance. Visualize your solar plexus as a crucible, transforming energy into prosperity. Repeat, I transform ideas into wealth. Riches is my natural state. Let your subconscious integrate this alchemy. Cosmic alignment. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus connecting to streams of universal energy. Affirm, I am aligned with the flow of prosperity, financial blessings arrive effortless. Allow your subconscious to tune to this cosmic alignment. Inner sun of wealth. Feel a sun shining within your solar plexus. Repeat, my inner sun attracts prosperity. I am rich in every way. Let your subconscious embrace this inner sun as a source of truth. Gateway to abundance. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and imagine a golden gateway opening. Whisper, opportunities and wealth flow freely to me, I am open to receive. Allow your subconscious to accept this gateway as real. Flowing gold. Visualize golden streams pouring from your solar plexus to every aspect of your life. Repeat, I release resistance, money and riches flow freely. Let your subconscious map this flow into your reality. Compass of prosperity. Rest your love-filled hand and feel your solar plexus as a compass, guiding you to financial opportunities. Affirm, my choices lead me to riches, I follow the path of prosperity. Your subconscious internalizes this guidance. Radiant magnetism. Feel your solar plexus radiate outward like a magnet. Whisper, wealth, opportunity, and success are drawn to me naturally. Let your subconscious integrate this magnetic truth. Expansion of wealth. With your hand placed, visualize your solar plexus expanding outward in golden light. Repeat, as I grow, so does my riches. Prosperity flows effortless. Allow your subconscious to anchor this expansion. The sun of self-mastery. Place your love-filled hand, breathe deeply, and feel the warmth of personal power. Affirm, I am the master of my riches. Financial blessings flow through me now. Let your subconscious fully integrate this principle. Each induction uses the solar plexus as a physical, energetic, and subconscious anchor, combining touch, visualization, breath, and affirmation to implant financial riches as a living truth. The radiant core. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel a warm, golden light glowing in your abdomen. Whisper, abundance flows to me effortless. I am worthy of wealth. With every breath, allow this light to expand, and sense your subconscious accepting it as your truth. The abdominal magnet. Rest your love-filled hand on your center and imagine your solar plexus as a magnet, pulling opportunities, wealth, and success toward you. Repeat, I attract financial blessings naturally and easily. Feel your subconscious aligning with this magnetic field. Flow of prosperity. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and visualize a golden river of riches flowing outward, touching every part of your life. Affirm, money, opportunities, and blessings flow freely to me. Allow your subconscious to map this flow as reality. Fire of manifestation. Feel your solar plexus as a glowing, vibrant fire. Whisper, my inner fire manifests wealth, success, and freedom. I am a generator of riches. Let your subconscious fully integrate this fiery energy. Heartbeat of wealth. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus and imagine each heartbeat sending waves of prosperity through your body. Repeat, every pulse draws financial blessings into my life. Allow your subconscious to sync with this rhythm. Beacon of abundance. Feel your solar plexus radiate light like a beacon into the world. Whisper, I radiate prosperity, and the universe mirrors it back to me. Let your subconscious record this radiance as truth. Alchemy of wealth. Visualize your solar plexus as a crucible, refining raw energy into riches. Affirm, I transform ideas, energy, and intention into financial blessings. Sense your subconscious embracing this alchemy. Cosmic alignment. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and imagine it connecting to streams of universal energy. Whisper, I am aligned with the flow of prosperity, financial blessings arrive effortless. Allow your subconscious to tune to this alignment. Inner sun of abundance. Feel a sun shining within your solar plexus. Repeat, my inner sun attracts opportunities and wealth. I am rich in all ways. Let your subconscious internalize this inner illumination. The gateway of opportunity. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and see a golden gateway opening. Whisper, opportunities and financial blessings flow freely into my life. Allow your subconscious to accept this gateway as a channel for riches. Streams of gold. Visualize golden streams flowing from your solar plexus to all areas of your life. Affirm, I release resistance, prosperity flows to me effortless. Sense your subconscious anchoring this riches. Compass of success. Place your love-filled hand over your solar plexus and feel it act as a compass guiding you toward wealth and opportunity. Whisper, I always take the path that leads to prosperity and success. Let your subconscious adopt this guidance as truth. Radiant magnetism. Feel your solar plexus radiate like a glowing magnet. Repeat, money, opportunity, and riches are drawn naturally to me. Allow your subconscious to anchor this magnetic energy. Expanding abundance. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and visualize it expanding outward in golden light. Whisper, as I grow, so does my riches. Financial blessings flow freely to me. Let your subconscious integrate this expansion. The sun of self-mastery. Place your love-filled hand, breathe deeply, and feel warmth and power in your solar plexus. Affirm, I am the master of my prosperity. Financial blessings flow through me now. Sense your subconscious recording this as your reality. The hand that informs the subconscious. Place your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus and feel its warmth respond to your touch. As you affirm prosperity, the abdominal brain receives the message without question. What you declare here is accepted as truth, and life begins quietly arranging itself to agree. The generator awakens with your hand resting at the center of power, a subtle fire begins to glow. You affirm riches softly, and the solar plexus generates magnetism in response. The subconscious hears certainty and sends that signal outward. Wealth as a felt reality. As your hand presses gently into the upper abdomen, affirmation becomes sensation. The subconscious understands feeling as fact. Financial ease is no longer imagined, it is impressed, and experience follows impression. The abdominal yes, the objective mind may wonder, but the solar plexus simply agrees. Your hand anchors the affirmation into the abdominal brain, where resistance dissolves. The subconscious says yes, and circumstances begin to echo that consent. Inner sun of prosperity beneath your hand, the inner sun brightens. You affirm wealth as warmth, security, and flow. The subconscious absorbs this radiance and begins attracting situations that match its light. Magnetism without effort. Resting your hand on the solar plexus, you feel stillness. You affirm riches calmly, without force. The generator of magnetism activates naturally, drawing opportunities the way gravity draws matter. The language of feeling. Words spoken from the head may pass, but words spoken from the abdomen remain. Your hand signals the subconscious to listen. Financial blessing is felt, accepted, and quietly expressed through life. The center that commands the solar plexus commands by assumption. With your hand placed there, affirmations are delivered as identity. The subconscious reorganizes behavior, perception, and timing to match who you now are. Digesting abundance. Just as the body digests food, the solar plexus digests ideas. Your hand settles the affirmation into this center. Prosperity is processed, absorbed, and distributed into experience. The still fire under your palm, a steady fire burns, calm, confident, sufficient. You affirm wealth without urgency. The subconscious interprets this calm as certainty and begins attracting confirming evidence. Agreement between minds. The conscious mind speaks, the abdominal brain receives. Your hand unites them. In this cooperation, affirmation becomes law, and financial blessings follow the path of least resistance. Wealth as an inner condition. The solar plexus radiates value. With your hand resting there, affirmations reshape the inner condition. The outer world responds automatically. The gravity of self-worth. As your hand anchors awareness in the solar plexus, self-worth stabilizes. You affirm riches as natural. The subconscious draws experiences that respect and reflect that worth. The quiet command: no effort is needed. With your hand at the center, affirmation becomes instruction. The abdominal brain sends a silent command outward, and opportunities align without strain. The law of inner assumption: the solar plexus accepts what is felt as final. Your hand seals the affirmation into this center. From that moment forward, financial blessing unfolds as a logical consequence of inner truth. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Proverbs 4:23. There is a place within you where God has hidden the wellspring of outcomes. Not in the striving of the mind alone, but in the solar plexus where truth is received before it is spoken. When you place your love-filled hand upon the center of your being, just beneath the breastbone, you are that quiet region Scripture calls the heart. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7. In this inner chamber, impressions become beliefs, and beliefs become pathways. What is accepted here is taken as law, for the emotions does not reason, it agrees. When you speak a blessing while resting your hand upon this center, you are planting truth where multiplication begins. The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. Proverbs 10:22. The body itself listens. The solar plexus bear witness. And the subconscious, wonderfully made, receives the word as seed. As the soil does not argue with the seed, so your solar plexus does not dispute what is felt as true. It brings forth after its kind. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. Isaiah 55:11. When you affirm provision in stillness, you align the inner and the outer, the prayer and the path, the promise and the process. The hand upon the body becomes a sign of agreement, a covenant gesture between thought and faith, between intention and trust. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. And when the emotions believes itself provided for, the eyes begin to see differently, the steps move differently, and opportunities once unseen appear as though summoned. This is alignment. The same God who formed the stars formed also the solar plexus, and placed within them the ability to receive, to store, and to bring forth increase. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. 3 John 1:2. Thus, financial blessing begins in the emotions beneath the hand. Not in effort alone, but in inward agreement with divine supply. When the solar plexus rests in truth, the outer life follows. And the blessing flows are drawn as iron is drawn to the unseen magnet of faith. The inward agreement: when you place your love-filled hand upon your inward parts and speak a blessing, you are aligning thought with belief. For the emotions are the ground where words take root, and whatever is taught there begins to shape the path before you. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. The storehouse within the Lord has placed a treasury within you, a chamber where intentions are weighed and accepted. What the emotions receives as truth, life moves to confirm. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things. Matthew 12:35. The hand as witness: when your hand rests upon your solar plexus, it becomes a witness to your prayer, a physical seal upon an inward covenant. Whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. Matthew 21:22. The quiet place of increase: financial blessing begins in stillness, where striving ceases and trust is planted. In this quiet, the emotions listens and accepts. Be still, and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. The law written within God's laws are not only written on stone, but impressed upon the solar plexus. What is affirmed there becomes instruction to life itself. I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts. Jeremiah 31 hours 33 minutes. The inner sun of provision. As the sun nourishes the earth, so the Lord enlightens the solar plexus. When this light is welcomed, provision flows without strain. The Lord God is a sun and shield, no good thing will he withhold. Psalm 84 hours 11 minutes. The heart that knows supply. When the emotions knows it is supplied, faith becomes natural, and provision finds its way home. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalm 23:1. The body that hears. The body was formed by God and responds to belief. When blessing is spoken with assurance, the whole being comes into agreement. Glorify God in your body, and in your spirit, which are God's. 1 Corinthians 6:20. The magnet of faith. Faith draws what aligns with it by harmony. What the emotions hold steadily begins to appear outwardly. According to your faith be it unto you. Matthew 9:29. The peace that precedes prosperity. Prosperity follows peace. When the emotions rests in truth, riches moves freely. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. Isaiah 26:3. The inner kingdom. Provision flows from the kingdom within. When the inner rule is established, the outer follows. The kingdom of God is within you. Luke 17:21. The union of word and belief. A word spoken without belief is sound, a word spoken with inward agreement becomes power. If thou shalt believe in thine heart, thou shalt be saved. Romans 10:9. The heart as a fountain. The emotions are a fountain from which experiences flow. Guard it well, and bless it often. Out of it are the issues of life. Proverbs 4:23. The blessing that multiplies. God's blessing multiplies where it is received. When the emotions accepts increase, life arranges itself accordingly. Give, and it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Luke 6:38. The rested heart, the ordered life. When your emotions are programmed in your truths, the outward life reflects those truths. Blessing follows alignment. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper, even as thy soul prospereth. 3 John 1:2. The inward place of belief. When the hand rests upon the solar plexus, attention turns inward, where God weighs belief. What the emotions accepts as true becomes the seed from which provision grows. Thou desirest truth in the inward parts. Psalm 51:6. The heart that receives the word. A word spoken gently and taught deeply does not return void. It enters the hidden chambers and begins its unseen work. So shall my word be, it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Isaiah 55 hours 11 minutes. Agreement within. When thought, feeling, and faith agree in one place, power is released. For where the emotions believes, life responds. If two of you shall agree, it shall be done. Matthew 18:19. The law written in the body. God's instruction is not only heard, but felt and embodied. The solar plexus. Remember what the mind affirms in faith. I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts. Jeremiah 31 hours 33 minutes. The quiet receiving. In stillness, striving ceases and trust takes root. The emotions opens, and blessing finds a resting place. In quietness and confidence shall be your strength. Isaiah 30 hours 15 minutes. The treasury within. Provision flows outward from an inner treasury. What is acknowledged within begins to appear without. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things. Matthew 12:35. The body as a witness. The body listens to belief and responds to expectation. When blessing is affirmed with faith, the whole being comes into agreement. Present your bodies a living sacrifice. Romans 12:1. The seed of faith. Faith, once planted in the heart, grows according to its kind. Provision follows belief as harvest follows seedtime. The seed is the word of God. Luke 8:11. The heart that knows supply fear dissolves when the emotions knows it is cared for. Trust becomes the doorway through which provision enters. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalm 23:1. The inner kingdom blessing flows from the kingdom established within. When the inward rule is aligned, the outward follows. The kingdom of God is within you. Luke 17:21. The peace that orders provision, peace settles the heart, and order follows. Provision moves easily where the emotions are at rest. Let the peace of God rule in your hearts. Colossians 3:15. The heart as a fountain, from the emotions flow decisions, opportunities, and outcomes. Guard it, bless it, and fill it with truth. Out of it are the issues of life. Proverbs 4:23. The faith that attracts faith receives. What aligns with belief is drawn into experience. According to your faith be it unto you. Matthew 9:29. The multiplying blessing, what is received with gratitude increases. The emotions that expects increase becomes fertile ground. Give, and it shall be given unto you, running over. Luke 6:38. The prosperous soul, when the soul is aligned, the outer life reflects that harmony. Prosperity becomes the natural fruit of inward order. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper, even as thy soul prospereth. 3 John 1:2. When you place your love-filled hand upon the center of your being, you are laying hands upon the altar of the heart. As you affirm provision there, the solar plexus receives it as truth, and what is taught in secret begins to appear openly. The kingdom of increase arrive by agreement. When your inner depths say yes to riches, heaven responds in rhythm, for faith is the substance of things affirmed within. As fire dwells in the sun to give life to the earth, so conviction burns in your solar plexus. When you speak blessing from this place, it warms the soil of your life and causes supply to rise naturally. Lay your hand upon your inward parts and speak peace to them. For when the emotions are persuaded, the pathways of provision straighten, and what once felt delayed begins to move swiftly. The Lord weighs not the lips alone, but the place from which words arise. When affirmation is spoken from the depths, it is written upon the inner tablets and sent forth to gather its likeness. Just as manna fell according to Israel's expectation, so provision follows belief. When your inner sun agrees with riches, daily bread finds you. Guard the gate of your inward fire, for it is from there that life flows. When this center holds assurance, the streams of blessing are redirected toward your dwelling. When you affirm prosperity while touching your inner core, you are aligning will with promise. The subconscious listens as a faithful servant and sets the fields in motion to produce after its kind. The emotions that knows itself supplied stands rooted in the earth, and increase comes seeking it, as rivers seek the sea. In stillness, the solar plexus is taught. When you rest your love-filled hand upon your center and speak riches gently, truth descends like oil, flowing downward and blessing every work of your hands. Faith conceived in the depths becomes law unto the experience. What you impress upon the solar plexus becomes the pattern by which circumstances arrange themselves. The fire within you was given to govern. When you speak blessing from that place, it refines desire into clear direction. Provision is summoned by alignment. When the solar plexus believe they are sustained, the outer world mirrors that certainty without resistance. As the sun rules the day by its steady presence, so belief rules your outcomes. Speak riches from your solar plexus, and the rhythm of supply will obey. Blessing flows where truth is settled. When your hand rests upon your inner altar and your words affirm increase, the subconscious seals it, and what is sealed within must one day appear without. When you place your love-filled hand upon your inward parts and speak provision, you are doing as the psalmist declared, speaking truth in the hidden place. What is accepted there becomes instruction to the pathways of your life. The emotions obeys. When desire is affirmed from the depths, the solar plexus receives it as law, and circumstances begin to gather in agreement. Scripture says the blessing of the Lord makes rich and adds no sorrow. When that blessing is impressed upon the solar plexus, it moves outward without strain, as fruit grows from a healthy root. As fire was placed upon the altar and accepted by heaven, so belief ignites when touched with intention. What is spoken from the inward fire releases provision in its season. The Lord searches the reins and the heart. When riches is affirmed from the depths, the soul aligns with supply already prepared. Just as bread is digested and turned into strength, belief spoken into the solar plexus is assimilated into identity. What you become inwardly determines what you receive outwardly. Faith steadies the heart. When the solar plexus rests in sufficiency, the outer world reorganizes itself accordingly. The lamp of the body is the inner eye of belief. When that lamp is full, the whole house, including finances, is filled with light. Place your love-filled hand upon your center and affirm increase quietly. The subconscious listens as soil listens to seed, and the harvest forms without noise. The Lord gives power to get wealth by alignment. When belief is settled in the solar plexus, power moves naturally into action. As the sun governs the day without effort, so belief governs outcomes. Speak riches from the inner fire, and provision will follow its appointed course. The solar plexus was designed to rule. When financial blessing is affirmed from the depths, wisdom takes command. What is written upon the emotions becomes the law of experience. When riches is written there, opportunities rise as witnesses to that truth. Stillness is the language of increase. In quiet affirmation, the solar plexus receive instruction, and the hand of provision is already moving. As within, so without. When belief of supply is sealed in the inward center, the outer world mirrors that certainty, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. When the hand rests upon the solar plexus and the tongue speaks blessing, the emotions receives instruction. What is agreed upon in secret begins to appear openly, for the Lord establishes what is settled within. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. When provision is affirmed from the depths, the solar plexus accepts it as reality, and the paths of life bend toward increase. The Lord writes His law upon the heart. When riches is written there, it governs choices, opportunities, and outcomes without striving. Fire upon the altar was never forced, it was tended. When belief is spoken from the inward fire, financial blessing rises as a sweet offering, ordered and sustained. The belly is filled with what the emotions believes. When the solar plexus is satisfied with sufficiency and provision answers instead. The kingdom of God is within you, and from that kingdom flows supply. When truth is affirmed inwardly, the unseen realm rearranges the scene. Stillness teaches the soul what effort cannot. In quiet affirmation, your emotions receives riches as law, and the outer world follows its command. The Lord gives seed to the sower and bread to the eater. When the emotions accepts increase as truth, both seed and harvest appear in their proper time. Light placed within becomes guidance without. When the solar plexus is illuminated with blessing, financial paths become clear and sustained. The emotions are the wellspring of life. When it overflows with provision, circumstances must drink from its riches. Your emotions was designed for rulership. When belief of supply is seated within, wisdom governs decisions and wealth follows order. What is bound in the emotions are bound in experience. When riches is loosed inwardly, opportunities respond as obedient servants. The Lord establishes the work of the hands by first settling the heart. When the inner parts agree with blessing, labor becomes fruitful and multiplied. Peace is the guardian of increase. When the inward center rests in sufficiency, provision arrives without sorrow or strain. As heaven reflects order, so does the heart. When riches is affirmed in the solar plexus, the outer life mirrors that truth, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. When the hand rests upon the solar plexus and the emotions speaks agreement, the soul receives instruction. What is taught within becomes a law that orders provision without strain. The Lord searches the reins and the heart, for from the emotions flows the issues of life. When riches is settled there, its fruit appears in due season. As seed is sown into good soil, so is truth planted in the belly of belief. When the inner ground accepts increase, harvest follows naturally. The emotions was fashioned as a treasury, and whatever it esteems becomes its increase. Sufficiency is affirmed inwardly. The kingdom of God is within you, and from that kingdom flows supply. When the solar plexus receives wealth as truth, the outer world reflects its order. Quiet emotions hears instruction more clearly than a striving mind. In still affirmation, the solar plexus accepts blessing as fact, and life rearranges itself accordingly. The Lord fills the hungry soul with good things. When the solar plexus is satisfied with riches, provision arrives without sorrow. Fire upon the altar was kept burning continually. When belief is sustained within, financial blessing remains alive and active. The belly is filled by the words that dwell there. When words of increase abide within, they nourish decisions, actions, and opportunity. What is written upon the emotions governs the path of the feet. When prosperity is inscribed inwardly, steps are guided toward increase. The Lord establishes the work of the hands by first establishing the heart. When belief is aligned with blessing, labor becomes fruitful. Peace guards the solar plexus like a wall. When the emotions rests in sufficiency, provision approaches unhindered. As iron sharpens iron, belief sharpens perception. When the inner eye sees riches, opportunities reveal themselves clearly. The solar plexus were formed for wisdom. When wealth is received inwardly as lawful and good, stewardship follows naturally. Give, and it shall be given unto you, first within, then without. When the emotions accepts riches as truth, life responds pressed down, shaken together, and running over. When your hand rests upon your inward parts and your mouth agrees with heaven, the emotions receives instruction. What is accepted within becomes a path the Lord orders without striving. Out of the belly shall flow rivers of living water. When riches is taught inwardly, supply moves outward as a natural current. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. When the emotions are settled in provision, life conforms to that settled truth. The Lord teaches wisdom in the solar plexus. When increase is affirmed there, the soul learns to expect good and recognize opportunity. The kingdom of God is within you. When wealth is received as lawful within the kingdom, it manifests. A quiet confidence within is stronger than anxious labor without. When the emotions rests in sufficiency, provision finds its way. The blessing of the Lord makes rich and adds no sorrow. When the emotions agrees with this promise, riches arrives peacefully. The altar of the emotions was made for continual fire. When belief is kept alive within, blessing remains active and sustained. Words spoken from conviction enter the depths of the soul. When the solar plexus accepts prosperity as truth, actions align effortless. The Lord establishes a man according to what is written within him. When increase is inscribed upon the heart, steps are ordered toward it. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. When faith settles into the emotions, substance begins to take form. Peace guards the emotions and mind. Where peace reigns within, provision flows unhindered. The emotions that trusts the Lord is like a tree planted by waters. Its fruit appears in season. The emotions was designed for dominion. When riches is embraced within, stewardship follows naturally. Give first place to truth within, and all things shall be added. When the emotions accepts blessing as real, life responds in fullness. When you place your love-filled hand upon your inward parts and speak with faith, you are sowing seed into good soil. What the emotions accepts, life begins to reveal. The Lord looks at the heart. When the emotions agrees with provision, the path toward increase opens quietly. Out of the belly flow the issues of life. When riches is settled within, it moves outward as ordered supply. The word planted in the emotions does not return void. When spoken with belief, it accomplishes what it is sent to do. Faith speaks before it sees. When your inward parts receive the promise, your steps align with its fulfillment. The emotions was made to believe before the hand was made to labor. When belief is established within, labor becomes fruitful. The Lord gives power to get wealth, and that power is awakened inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. As the altar burned continually within the temple, so belief must remain alive in the emotions for blessing to remain active. Peace is the guardian of provision. Rest the emotions in sufficiency. The kingdom of God is within you. When increase is accepted as lawful within the kingdom, it manifests without striving. The emotions that trusts is like a storehouse filled in advance. When faith occupies the solar plexus, supply follows its order. What you bind in belief is bound in experience, what you loose within is loosed without. Agreement within shapes expression without. The emotions are renewed by truth. When truth speaks riches, the soul begins to expect and recognize provision. Settled emotions produces ordered steps. When the solar plexus know prosperity as truth, opportunities appear naturally. Seek first alignment within, and all things are added in their season. The emotions that believes rightly receives rightly. When you lay your hand upon your inward parts and speak of increase, the Lord inclines your heart to receive, and your faith becomes a magnet for provision. Deuteronomy 8:18, as the psalmist declares, "The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, so the riches of heaven flow through your believing heart to meet your need." Psalm 24:1, Philippians 4:19, when you affirms riches, the hidden storehouses of heaven open, and what is written within begins to manifest without. Matthew 6:33, the hand upon your solar center is a witness to your faith, it tells the subconscious, this is truth, and your inner world begins to prepare the outer blessing. Psalm 37:4, speak prosperity into your inward parts, and the fire of your faith will purify fear, turning desire into harvest. Proverbs 3:9-10, the God who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food will prosper what is sown in the secret places of your heart. 2 Corinthians 9:10, as faith grows in the depths of your being, it radiates outward, opportunities, favor, and unexpected increase are drawn like iron to a magnet. Hebrews 11:1, the inward agreement with God's riches aligns your mind and heart, the subconscious obeys this divine concord, bringing experiences to match your belief. Romans 12:2, plant words of faith in your solar plexus, water them with thanksgiving, and watch as God multiplies the hidden treasures of provision around you. Luke 6:38, even before the eyes see the gift, the solar plexus know it as truth. God works in the unseen realms to bring it to manifestation. Isaiah 45:3, blessing begins in the secret chamber of the soul. When you place your love-filled hand upon your center and declare your desires, the Spirit rises to confirm them. Psalm 91:1, the wealth of the earth flows toward the one whose solar plexus is attuned to riches, for the Lord clothes the inward man with faith and provision. Proverbs 10:22, as gold is purified in fire, so your inner faith, touched by your hand and words of belief, refines the path to financial blessing. Malachi 3:10, let your inward parts rejoice in God's promises. The subconscious mind accepts them as law, and the outer world conforms to this sacred truth. Joshua 1:8, faith resting in the depths of your being is a beacon. The universe aligns unseen, and experiences of increase are drawn toward your believing heart. Matthew 17:20, place your love-filled hand upon your inward center and declare the blessings you seek. Your faith becomes the seed, and the Lord brings forth the harvest. Galatians 6:7, as you breathe into your solar center and affirm riches, the Lord's Spirit quickens your desires, and provision flows from unseen realms. Philippians 4:19, by touching the fire within your belly and speaking words of prosperity, your inner truth aligns with God's law, and wealth is drawn to you. Deuteronomy 8:18, the hand upon the seat of your will strengthens your faith, your subconscious mind carries the decree, and God's blessings answer the call. Psalm 37:4, when you affirm increase with your inward focus, your thoughts act as vessels, and divine riches fills them beyond measure. Luke 6:38, the Lord sees the faith rooted deep within your heart. As your solar center receives your affirmations, heaven releases favor and opportunity. Proverbs 3:9-10, speak your desires into the core of your being, your subconscious obeys what you have planted, and God multiplies it with supernatural speed. 2 Corinthians 9:10, the fire in your belly is the lamp of your faith, let it shine with words of increase, and your path will be lit with provision. Matthew 5:16, with your hand upon your inner sun, affirm riches, and the Lord aligns circumstances to mirror the truth of your faith. Isaiah 45:3, the inward declaration of your heart becomes a law to your subconscious, God's invisible hands guide resources and open doors. Romans 12:2, as the Lord multiplies the loaves and fish, so does He multiply the desires you plant within the secret place of your spirit. Matthew 14:19-20, faith spoken into your solar center is a key, the subconscious receives the message, and God's favor manifests in your affairs. Hebrews 11:6, place your love-filled hand on the abdominal brain and affirm prosperity, your inner world becomes a magnet, attracting the blessing God has prepared. Psalm 112:3, in the quiet space of your inward parts, speak gratitude and riches, the Lord hears and your subconscious obeys, creating channels for wealth. 1 Chronicles 29:12, the union of your spoken word and inward faith becomes the conduit through which God's blessings flow, the solar plexus is the altar of your personal decree. Mark 11:23-24, place your love-filled hand upon your solar center and affirm the provision of God, as your solar plexus receives this truth, your path opens to His abundant blessing. Philippians 4:19, when you breathe into your inward sun and speak the words of increase, the Lord multiplies your seed, and your faith brings forth harvests unseen. 2 Corinthians 9:10, as you declare your desires into the core of your being, the Spirit writes them upon your heart, and God aligns opportunities with your affirmation. Psalm 37:4, the hand upon your solar plexus awakens your inner authority, the the subconscious obeys, and the Lord's favor manifests in your financial endeavors. Deuteronomy 8:18, affirm with boldness, for the truth spoken into your inner son carries weight. God's provision flows in accordance with the faith embedded in your being. Matthew 21:22, place your love-filled hand where your will resides, speak of riches, and your inner world becomes a magnet for God's blessings. Romans 12:2, the fire within your belly mirrors the creative power of God, let it burn with words of prosperity, and watch heaven respond to your faith. Isaiah 45:3, when the heart speaks through the solar center, the subconscious aligns with God's law, what you decree inwardly draws wealth outwardly. Proverbs 3:9-10, the inward flame of your personal sun is a lamp, place your faith upon it and watch God illuminate your path to increase. Psalm 112:3, by placing your hand on the generator of your inner power and declaring riches, you awaken the channels through which God pours forth provision. Malachi 3:10, the secret place within your belly is a temple of divine magnetism, what you affirm there echoes in the cosmos and manifests in your life. Matthew 6:6, touch your inner altar and speak gratitude and riches, the subconscious receives your words as law, and God multiplies the harvest. 1 Chronicles 29:12, your hand upon your core connects intention with divine will, every word of faith becomes a seed that God nurtures into tangible blessing. Mark 11:23-24, the Lord honors the alignment of your conscious word and inner truth, when your solar center affirms provision, circumstances bend to match His promise. Psalm 23:1, as you place your love-filled hand over your personal sun and declare God's riches, your inner fire resonates with His Spirit, attracting wealth, favor, and opportunity. Ephesians 3:20, place your love-filled hand upon the fire of your solar plexus, and speak of riches, as your heart aligns, the Lord multiplies your provision and guides your steps. Philippians 4:19, as you rest your love-filled hand upon your solar center and declare God's favor, your inner world receives His promise, and blessings flow into your life like rivers of gold. Psalm 23:1-2, the touch of faith upon your core awakens your personal sun, what you affirm inwardly draws God's riches to your outer world. 2 Corinthians 9:8, by placing your hand upon the generator of your will and affirming provision, the subconscious obeys, and God's Spirit arranges opportunities before you. Deuteronomy 8:18, when the fire of your solar plexus is touched with belief, your words of increase carry the weight of heaven, attracting resources aligned with divine purpose. Malachi 3:10, your hand upon your solar plexus is an altar of faith, speak of prosperity and your subconscious will mirror the truth of God's riches. Proverbs 3:9-10, affirm your desires over the center of personal power, and God orchestrates circumstances to open doors where none seemed possible. Matthew 7:7-8, as the inner sun awakens beneath your touch, every fear dissolves, and the law of the Spirit brings riches that glorify the Lord. Romans 8:32, touch your core with gratitude and expectation, your subconscious mind receives this as truth, and divine provision flows without hindrance. Psalm 112:3, place your love-filled hand over the fire of confidence, declare increase, and God's favor circulates around you, like manna falling in season. Exodus 16:4, the solar plexus is a sacred lamp, when touched with faith, it lights the path to wealth, health, and service in God's kingdom. Proverbs 4:18, speak riches into the crucible of your solar plexus, and the Spirit of God transforms these words into tangible blessings. Matthew 6:33, as you affirm your desires at the core of your being, the subconscious receives them as law, and your life reflects the provision of the Lord. Psalm 37:4-5, place your love-filled hand upon your inner sun, breathe God's promises into it, and watch the world align with the faith within you. Isaiah 45:3. When the touch of your hand meets the generator of your will and you declare riches, the universe obeys, and God's wealth flows through channels you have awakened. Ephesians 3:20. Place your love-filled hand upon the seat of your inner strength and declare your needs. As you align your desire with God's promise, your subconscious receives His provision. Philippians 4:19. Touch the center of your being and speak of riches. The Spirit of the Lord awakens the power within you to draw blessings that honor Him. Psalm 23:1-2. As your hand rests on your core, affirm prosperity with faith, and the subconscious accepts it as truth. The Lord multiplies your resources in ways unseen. 2 Corinthians 9:8. The solar plexus is a gateway of divine magnetism. When you place your love-filled hand there and declare increase, your life begins to reflect God's overflowing goodness. Malachi 3:10. Place your love-filled hand over the fire within, affirming provision, and watch as your inner world harmonizes with heaven, attracting wealth aligned with righteousness. Proverbs 3:9-10. By touching the seat of your will and speaking of riches, your subconscious obeys the law of faith, and God arranges paths of prosperity before you. Deuteronomy 8:18. Rest your love-filled hand upon your internal sun and affirm growth. The subconscious records it as truth, and God opens doors for increase and opportunity. Matthew 7:7-8. The flame of confidence, when touched and affirmed, awakens a magnetic power that draws wealth, favor, and divine encounters into your life. Romans 8:32. Place your love-filled hand on your inner altar of power and declare financial blessing. Your subconscious embraces it as reality, and riches flows with ease. Psalm 112:3. Let your hand touch your center of courage, affirm God's provision, and notice how the universe aligns circumstances to meet your needs. Exodus 16:4. Your hand upon the solar plexus becomes a channel for God's promise. What you affirm inwardly blooms outwardly as tangible blessing. Proverbs 4:18. Affirm increase into the crucible of your being, and the Spirit transforms your words into seed that grows into riches for you and others. Matthew 6:33. As your hand rests on the generator of your subconscious mind, speak of prosperity and watch God's Spirit orchestrate resources beyond expectation. Psalm 37:4-5. Place your love-filled hand on your inner sun, breathe gratitude and hope, and your subconscious aligns with the Lord's riches, manifesting opportunities in perfect timing. Isaiah 45:3. The touch of faith upon your solar plexus amplifies your will in harmony with God's will. What you affirm inwardly becomes the stream through which His blessings flow. Ephesians 3:20. Place your love-filled hand upon your solar plexus, the seat of God-given strength, and speak of provision. As your heart affirms His promises, your mind receives His riches as truth. Philippians 4:19. When your hand rests over your solar plexus and your lips declare blessing, the subconscious embraces it, and the Lord directs your steps toward increase. Psalm 23:1-2. Affirm wealth and divine favor with conviction in your inner core, and your subconscious will carry the message as a law of riches, drawing opportunities from heaven. 2 Corinthians 9:8. Your hand upon your abdominal center is a channel. Speak of prosperity and watch God's Spirit multiply your resources in alignment with His will. Malachi 3:10. Rest your love-filled hand upon your internal fire, affirming your needs. The subconscious interprets them as truth, and divine circumstances manifest in your favor. Proverbs 3:9-10. As you touch the source of your inner will and affirm God's provision, your subconscious obeys faith, and blessings flow like a river in season. Deuteronomy 8:18. Place your love-filled hand on the center of courage and declare riches. The subconscious accepts it as reality, and your life begins to reflect His overflowing goodness. Matthew 7:7-8. The seat of personal power, when touched and spoken through faith, awakens a magnetism that draws opportunities, wealth, and divine favor. Romans 8:32. Rest your love-filled hand upon your inner altar, speak of increase, and your subconscious interprets it as truth. The Lord orchestrates avenues of prosperity. Psalm 112:3. Your hand upon your internal sun, coupled with gratitude and desire, aligns your subconscious with heaven, making the invisible provision visible. Exodus 16:4. Affirm blessings over the generator of your inner energy, and your mind embraces it as law. Riches manifests through inspired action. Proverbs 4:18. As you place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and breathe thanksgiving, your subconscious records the word as truth, and God multiplies your store. Matthew 6:33. The touch of faith upon your abdominal center transforms inner desire into reality. Your subconscious cooperates with God to manifest financial increase. Psalm 37:4-5. Rest your love-filled hand on the seat of personal magnetism, affirm with assurance, and your subconscious attracts divine provision from unseen sources. Isaiah 45:3. The center of your being, touched in faith and aligned with God's promises, becomes a crucible for blessing. What you affirm inwardly streams outward as tangible prosperity. Ephesians 3:20. When the hand rests upon the solar plexus, attention descends from the thinking mind into the feeling center. Here, financial affirmation is no longer a wish, it is received as a condition of being. The subconscious interprets what is felt in this center as truth and begins arranging life to confirm it. The solar plexus is a quiet sun within the body, radiating magnetism. When prosperity is affirmed from this inner fire, the subconscious accepts riches as natural and expected, drawing experiences that agree with this inner assumption. Ancient mystics taught that the abdominal brain governs belief. When financial desire is spoken while the hand rests here, the words imprint directly upon the subconscious, which faithfully seeks outward expression of what it has accepted inwardly. Affirmations spoken from the solar plexus are instructions. The subconscious does not question their logic, it organizes perception, opportunity, and behavior so that supply begins to appear as correspondence. The Manipura chakra transforms raw energy into purposeful action. When riches is affirmed here, financial blessing begins to flow through alignment rather than effort. As the hand warms the solar plexus, the inner sun awakens. The subconscious recognizes this warmth as certainty. From this certainty, money-related opportunities emerge naturally, often disguised as simple conversations, ideas, or timely openings. The solar plexus acts as a bridge between the individual and the universal field. Affirming prosperity here is an act of cooperation with the larger intelligence of life, allowing personal will to harmonize with universal provision. Ancient mystics described the solar plexus as a generator. When financial riches is affirmed repeatedly from this center, magnetism intensifies, and experiences of support, generosity, and increase are drawn inward like filings to a magnet. The subconscious mind responds to rhythm and repetition. Each time the hand returns to the solar plexus and riches is affirmed, the inner signal grows steadier, clearer, and more authoritative, until prosperity feels inevitable rather than hoped for. The abdominal brain governs emotional tone. When prosperity is felt rather than chased, the emotional atmosphere surrounding money shifts. Anxiety loosens, clarity strengthens, and financial decisions become intuitive and precise. The solar plexus is the crucible where survival consciousness is transmuted into mastery. Affirming financial well-being here refines insecurity into self-worth, allowing money to circulate. When the solar plexus is balanced, self-esteem stabilizes. From this stability, financial blessing appears as reflection, mirroring the inner recognition of worth already established within. The subconscious accepts no contradictions. When riches is affirmed at the solar plexus while the body is calm, the message is received without interference, and life rearranges itself quietly to agree with the inner declaration. The inner sun digests experience just as the physical body digests food. When affirmations of prosperity are placed here, the subconscious metabolizes them into new habits of perception, timing, and action that naturally increase wealth. To place the hand upon the solar plexus and affirm financial blessing is to state a spiritual fact: I am aligned with supply. In accepting this truth, the subconscious becomes its steward, attracting experiences that echo the riches already claimed within. As your hand settles over the solar plexus, your awareness drifts downward, out of thought and into feeling. In this quiet center, your affirmation is no longer a desire, it is registered as a fact. The subconscious accepts it calmly and begins shaping life to agree. You feel warmth beneath your palm, a subtle fire awakening. This is the generator ancient mystics spoke of, the abdominal brain responding to certainty. As you affirm financial ease, this inner sun quietly signals the world to respond in kind. Here, beneath the ribs, the subconscious listens without judgment. When you affirm riches from this place, it hears truth. And what is accepted as truth begins to appear naturally, effortless, in form. Your solar plexus radiates. As prosperity is affirmed within this center, magnetism intensifies, drawing supportive people, timely opportunities, and unexpected channels of income into your experience. With each breath, the affirmation sinks deeper, bypassing the analytical mind. The subconscious receives it as identity: this is who you are now. From this assumption, financial blessing flows as a reflection. The inner sun brightens as you rest your love-filled hand there, and the abdominal brain begins reorganizing perception, gently guiding you toward choices and moments that align with riches. This is the city of jewels within you, where raw energy becomes purpose. As you affirm prosperity here, survival patterns are refined into mastery, and money responds without struggle or force. You are no longer convincing yourself, you are informing the subconscious. And the subconscious, loyal and exact, begins attracting experiences that confirm the financial truth now impressed upon it. The solar plexus acts as an exchange point between you and the universe. As riches is affirmed, prana circulates freely, and you sense support moving toward you long before it arrives visibly. Your affirmation settles into rhythm, becoming familiar, natural, unquestioned. The abdominal brain accepts this rhythm as law, and life mirrors it through steady provision and increasing opportunity. You notice how calm replaces urgency. This calm is power. From it, the subconscious directs action with precision, aligning timing, conversations, and decisions with financial growth. As the solar plexus balances, self-worth stabilizes. Money begins to flow without emotional charge, responding to clarity rather than need, drawn by the quiet authority now emanating from within. The inner fire transforms insecurity into confidence. Each affirmation strengthens the signal you emit, and the world adjusts itself subtly to match your new internal frequency of prosperity. Here, where individual will meets universal intelligence, your affirmation becomes cooperation rather than effort. Financial blessing approaches naturally, as if answering a signal it has always recognized. With your hand upon the solar plexus, you feel it clearly now, riches is something you allow. And the subconscious, accepting this truthfully, begins to deliver its reflection through lived experience. As you place your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus, awareness settles into the body. In this descent, desire softens into certainty, and the subconscious receives your affirmation as an established truth. Beneath your palm, the inner sun awakens. This quiet warmth signals safety, authority, and expectation, conditions the subconscious associates with supply, support, and financial ease. The abdominal brain listens without resistance. When prosperity is affirmed here, it is accepted as identity, and life begins rearranging itself to match who you now assume yourself to be. Each affirmation spoken from the solar plexus carries weight. The subconscious recognizes this gravity and begins drawing experiences that feel natural, timely, and financially supportive. The solar plexus radiates magnetism. As you affirm riches, this center emits a steady signal, subtly attracting opportunities that align with confidence rather than need. Here, desire is digested into belief. The inner fire refines intention until it becomes expectation, and expectation quietly instructs the subconscious to produce corresponding results. With your hand resting there, the body understands before the mind does. The subconscious responds first, shaping perceptions so that financial openings are noticed effortless. This center is an exchange point between you and life. As riches is affirmed, prana circulates freely, and financial support begins flowing through familiar and unexpected channels. The solar plexus transforms survival into mastery. When prosperity is impressed here, decisions become clear, grounded, and naturally profitable. Affirmations spoken from this center are felt as permission. The subconscious interprets them as authorization to attract ease, stability, and increase without struggle. The inner sun brightens with repetition. Each time riches is affirmed, the signal strengthens, and life responds with greater coherence, flow, and financial alignment. As the abdominal brain accepts prosperity, emotional neutrality is the key. Money begins responding to calm authority rather than urgency or effort. The solar plexus aligns personal will with universal movement. From this harmony, financial blessing appears as cooperation with life rather than conquest of it. Here, affirmations no longer persuade, they install. The subconscious receives them as structure, and experience organizes itself around this new internal framework of riches. With your hand upon the solar plexus, you feel it clearly now, wealth is not summoned by resonance. And the subconscious, recognizing this resonance as truth, begins to mirror it faithfully through lived experience. As your hand rests on the solar plexus, attention settles where truth is formed. In this stillness, your affirmation is no longer imagined, it is received, and the subconscious begins responding as though riches is already established. You feel the gentle warmth beneath your palm, a quiet fire awakening. This inner sun recognizes certainty, and as you affirm prosperity, it radiates a signal the world instinctively answers. The abdominal brain listens without resistance. When you affirm financial ease from this center, the subconscious accepts it as identity and begins attracting experiences that feel familiar, natural, and supportive. Here, words dissolve into sensation. The affirmation sinks past thought into feeling, and feeling becomes instruction. Life adjusts itself subtly to reflect the financial truth now impressed within. The solar plexus generates magnetism effortless. As riches is affirmed, this center emits calm authority, drawing opportunities that align with confidence rather than urgency. You are no longer asking, you are informing. The subconscious receives your affirmation as a condition already in motion and begins organizing people, timing, and resources to confirm it. This is the city of jewels within you, where value is recognized before it appears. As you affirm prosperity here, self-worth stabilizes, and money responds to that recognition. The inner fire refines desire into expectancy. From expectancy, the subconscious quietly guides perception so that financial openings are noticed without effort. Your hand anchors awareness in the present moment. In this grounded state, the subconscious accepts riches as safe, allowed, and inevitable, and begins attracting it accordingly. The solar plexus is an exchange point with life itself. As you affirm financial blessing, energy circulates freely, and support flows toward you through visible and unseen channels. Each affirmation deepens the signal. The subconscious interprets repetition as permanence and begins responding with steadier income, clearer decisions, and increasing ease. In the warmth of the inner sun, the subconscious redirects energy toward creation, opportunity, and expansion. Here, personal will aligns with universal movement. Your affirmation becomes cooperation with life, and financial blessing arrives without strain or struggle. The abdominal brain accepts what feels true. As riches is felt here, external circumstances begin rearranging themselves to match this internal certainty. With your hand upon the solar plexus, you sense it clearly now, wealth is reflected. And the subconscious, accepting this resonance as truth, begins mirroring it faithfully through experience. As your hand rests upon the solar plexus, awareness sinks into the body's knowing. Here, affirmation is accepted. The subconscious receives your desire as truth and begins shaping life to reflect it. You feel a quiet warmth beneath your palm, a steady inner fire. This fire recognizes certainty, and as you affirm prosperity, it sends a signal that the world instinctively responds to. The abdominal brain listens without resistance. When you affirm financial blessing from this center, it is received as identity, and experience begins to reorganize itself accordingly. Your words soften as they descend. Thought dissolves into feeling, and feeling becomes instruction. The subconscious takes this instruction seriously and begins attracting matching circumstances. The solar plexus radiates authority without effort. As riches is affirmed here, magnetism intensifies, drawing opportunities that feel natural and timely. You are no longer hoping, you are informing. The subconscious accepts your affirmation as a condition already set in motion and quietly moves to fulfill it. This center knows how to transform desire into expectation. And expectation, once established, becomes a silent command the outer world begins to obey. As the inner sun brightens, the subconscious shifts to creation, opening pathways for financial ease to emerge. With each breath, the affirmation settles deeper. The abdominal brain interprets repetition as permanence and begins responding with consistency and flow. Here, personal will meets universal intelligence. Your affirmation becomes cooperation rather than effort, and financial blessing moves toward you without strain. The solar plexus is an exchange point with life itself. As riches is affirmed, energy circulates freely, and support begins arriving through expected and unexpected channels. You feel steadiness replacing urgency. This calm is power. From it, the subconscious directs perception so that profitable ideas and opportunities are noticed effortless. The inner fire refines insecurity into confidence. Money responds to the quiet certainty now emanating from within you. Your affirmation installs a new rhythm. The subconscious aligns timing, people, and resources to match this internal cadence of prosperity. With your hand upon the solar plexus, You sense it clearly now, wealth is mirrored. And the subconscious, accepting this resonance as truth, reflects it faithfully through lived experience. As you place your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus, you signal the subconscious in its own language. This gentle pressure becomes a signature of truth. The abdominal brain listens, accepts, and begins to organize circumstances that agree with the wealth you now affirm. With your palm resting over the inner sun, every affirmation is warmed, digested, and absorbed. The solar plexus generates. What you declare here becomes magnetic, drawing financial harmony toward you as naturally as breath follows breath. In this moment, the conscious mind grows quiet while the abdominal brain awakens. Your words descend from thought into power. The subconscious receives them as instruction and sets unseen forces into motion, aligning income, opportunity, and timing. The solar plexus is a furnace of will. When you affirm prosperity from this center, desire becomes direction. Magnetism radiates outward, and the world begins to echo back confirmations of riches in subtle, precise ways. As your hand anchors awareness in the abdomen, affirmation transforms into command. The subconscious interprets this union as certainty. Financial pathways adjust themselves, rearranging to match the truth now established within. Here, in the City of Jewels, intention is refined into gold. The inner fire of the solar plexus leaves only clarity. What remains is a steady signal that attracts resources, support, and expansion. The abdominal brain recognizes touch as authority. When you affirm prosperity while grounded here, the subconscious responds with obedience. It begins to magnetize experiences that confirm your worth, value, and financial sufficiency. With each breath, the solar plexus gathers energy from the universe and returns it as intention. Your affirmation rides this exchange, carried outward as a vibration that finds its matching form in income, ideas, and opportunity. In this stillness, your will aligns with a greater will. The inner sun shines without effort. Money flows through resonance, because the subconscious has accepted riches as your natural state. When affirmation is spoken from the solar plexus, it is no longer hope, it is identity. The subconscious reorganizes habits, perceptions, and reactions, quietly steering you toward financial outcomes already agreed upon within. The fire of Manipura transforms survival into sovereignty. As your hand rests there, into quiet authority, the subconscious begins selecting experiences that reflect confidence, value, and consistent financial growth. Your solar plexus remembers how to generate power. With each affirmation, magnetism strengthens. Opportunities gravitate toward you, drawn by the calm certainty now radiating from your center. The abdominal brain works rhythmically, automatically. Once impressed with truth, it cannot help but express it. Financial blessings appear as natural extensions of the inner order you have established. In this conscious union of mind and center, life becomes art. The solar plexus conducts intention into form. Wealth arrives as alignment, quiet, steady, inevitable. As your hand lifts, the signal remains. The subconscious continues its work uninterrupted. The inner sun stays lit, broadcasting riches into the field of experience, where it returns to you as provision, stability, and prosperity. As you rest your love-filled hand upon the solar plexus, the subconscious recognizes authority. Words spoken here enter as truth. What is affirmed in this center becomes the pattern by which financial experiences quietly arrange themselves. The abdominal brain responds. When you affirm prosperity while touching this center, the subconscious accepts riches as a present condition and begins drawing circumstances that match its new instruction. In the warmth beneath your hand, affirmation is digested like nourishment. The solar plexus converts intention into magnetism, and the field around you subtly reorganizes to reflect financial ease and support. As the conscious mind softens, the solar plexus awakens its ancient intelligence. Your words become signals, impressed directly upon the subconscious, which now works tirelessly to make them visible in form. The inner fire listens. When prosperity is declared from the solar plexus, the subconscious interprets it as identity. Income, opportunity, and provision respond as natural extensions of who you are becoming. Your hand anchors awareness where will is born. The abdominal brain receives your affirmation as command, activating its magnetic function and attracting experiences that validate stability, value, and financial growth. The solar plexus is a furnace of transformation. Scarcity dissolves here, refined into certainty. The subconscious begins expressing wealth outward as effortless as heat radiates from flame. When affirmation rises from this center, it is no longer hope, it is instruction. The subconscious adjusts perception, behavior, and timing to align you with financial outcomes already agreed upon within. The inner sun shines steadily as you affirm. The solar plexus gathers universal energy and returns it as intention. Prosperity flows back to you through channels you no longer need to force or chase. Your abdominal brain remembers its role as generator. Each affirmation strengthens magnetism, drawing people, ideas, and resources that harmonize with your declared riches. In this conscious union of hand, breath, and word, the subconscious accepts wealth as natural law. What once felt distant now begins moving toward you with quiet inevitability. The solar plexus translates desire into direction. Affirmed prosperity becomes orientation, and the subconscious subtly guides you toward financial experiences already aligned with your inner command. Here, the fire of Manipura restores authority. The subconscious begins selecting outcomes that mirror confidence, self-worth, and sustainable financial blessing. As affirmation settles into the abdominal brain, it takes root beyond thought. The subconscious expresses it automatically, shaping outer circumstances to reflect inner certainty. Even after your hand lifts, the signal remains. The solar plexus continues to radiate truth. The subconscious, faithful and precise, attracts wealth as a response to the harmony now established within. As your hand rests lightly upon your solar plexus, feel the fire within awaken, affirming riches. The subconscious accepts your words as truth, and your life begins to shift, drawing opportunities toward you like moths to a flame. The warmth beneath your palm is the signal of alignment. Each affirmation of wealth is absorbed by the abdominal brain, forming a magnet that draws financial blessings with effortless certainty. In this center, intention becomes energy. As you breathe into it, your desires are transformed into a subtle current that flows through the subconscious, orchestrating experiences that match your declared prosperity. The solar plexus is your generator of personal magnetism. With every affirmation, it radiates conviction, and the world responds by presenting circumstances that mirror your inner riches. Resting your hand here, you tell the deepest part of your mind, I am prosperous. The subconscious receives it without question and begins creating a reality that reflects this truth. Each breath into the solar plexus fuels the fire of your financial will. The subconscious interprets this pulse as law, and opportunities rise naturally to meet your readiness to receive. The abdominal brain, it only aligns. When you affirm wealth here, the subconscious arranges conditions that reflect certainty, stability, and growth. Feel the inner sun of your Manipura shine as you affirm your desires. The subconscious perceives this radiance as reality and draws people, resources, and experiences that reflect your prosperity. Touching the solar plexus, you are planting seeds. Each affirmation is a golden spark that grows unseen, pulling toward you financial opportunities as effortless as gravity draws the tides. The fire within interprets your words as commands. When you affirm riches while anchored in the solar plexus, the subconscious begins to ripple these intentions into form across time and space. The solar plexus is a crucible for transformation. Your subconscious molds experiences to reflect the wealth and security you now know as truth. As you rest your love-filled hand and speak your affirmations, the abdominal brain converts desire into magnetism. The subconscious aligns, and the universe mirrors back circumstances that embody your intention. Your touch and your words are a silent contract with your deeper mind. The subconscious, faithful and tireless, begins to weave your financial desires into reality, layer by layer. Each affirmation resonates through your inner sun, activating channels of unseen riches. The subconscious interprets this resonance as law and draws toward you all that reflects your declared prosperity. Even after your hand is lifted, the pulse of your affirmation remains. The abdominal brain continues to radiate certainty, and your subconscious guides experience effortless into alignment with the wealth you have claimed. As your hand rests upon your solar plexus, feel the warm pulse of inner fire. Each affirmation of wealth is a gentle command that your subconscious receives as truth, sending ripples that draw prosperity toward you. With each breath, imagine the golden light of riches circulating through your abdominal brain. Your desires are accepted as reality, and the universe bends subtly to align with your intent. The solar plexus is a radiant generator. Your affirmations act as sparks, igniting currents of magnetism that attract financial opportunities and experiences perfectly attuned to your needs. Feel the pulse beneath your palm. Each affirmation strengthens the bridge between conscious will and subconscious power, shaping circumstances to mirror the wealth you now claim as yours. The fire within your solar plexus transforms thought into reality. As you affirm your prosperity, the subconscious molds unseen energies into experiences of riches that flow effortless to you. Your touch awakens the abdominal brain. Words of affirmation are interpreted as law, and the subconscious orchestrates opportunities, guiding them to you as naturally as rivers flow to the sea. With each statement of financial blessing, the solar plexus hums with alignment. Your inner magnetism reaches outward, drawing situations and people that reflect the truth of your riches. Rest your love-filled hand and breathe into your center. Your affirmations become the language of your subconscious, compelling your reality to answer with experiences that resonate with your desires. The abdominal brain receives your intent without hesitation. Every affirmation is absorbed like sunlight into water, gradually rippling through your subconscious, shaping your life into one of financial ease. As you focus inward, the solar plexus becomes a lighthouse, and your affirmations are the beams of light that guide wealth and opportunity to you, harmonizing with the frequency of your inner certainty. The fire at your center burns with clarity and purpose. Each affirmation is a current of energy, and your subconscious interprets it as truth, attracting resources, riches, and prosperity effortless. Feel the golden glow expand through your abdomen. Your affirmations seed the subconscious, which then begins to orchestrate life circumstances that mirror the prosperity you now accept as real. Each touch of your hand upon the solar plexus is a signal to your deeper mind: I am worthy. I am rich. The subconscious responds by aligning people, ideas, and experiences to match this truth. The warmth and light in your abdominal brain ripple outward, magnetizing experiences and financial blessings. Each affirmation reinforces your inner authority over riches, making it inevitable. Even in quiet stillness, the pulse of your solar plexus carries your affirmations into the subconscious. Your desires flow like currents through unseen channels, manifesting effortless as reality responds to your inner truth. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel its warm, vibrant energy. With each gentle affirmation of wealth, your subconscious records it as truth, sending invisible currents that draw prosperity to you. The fire within your abdominal brain pulses as you affirm your desires. Each affirmation strengthens the bridge between your conscious will and subconscious magnetism, guiding experiences of riches toward you effortless. Imagine your solar plexus as a radiant sun. Every statement of financial blessing you speak is absorbed into its warmth, radiating outward to align your circumstances with your intentions. Resting your hand on your center, breathe deeply. Your affirmations plant seeds of prosperity into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. The abdominal brain hums with potential. As you repeat your affirmations, it translates desire into reality, shaping your environment to mirror the wealth you now accept as yours. Feel the golden light at your core expand with each affirmation. Your subconscious accepts this as your truth, orchestrating opportunities and encounters that resonate with riches. The solar plexus is a generator of personal magnetism. With each affirmation, you ignite currents that draw resources, ideas, and alliances perfectly attuned to your prosperity. Let your hand rest lightly upon your center. Your words of riches sink deeply into your subconscious, transforming internal certainty into tangible, external experiences. Each breath through the solar plexus strengthens your will and your wealth consciousness. The subconscious responds, aligning events, people, and energies to reflect your financial blessings. Visualize your abdominal brain as a city of jewels, each affirmation a radiant gem. As your subconscious receives these truths, it arranges circumstances so that riches flows naturally to you. Place your love-filled hand and feel the fire of transformation. Each affirmation is a spark, and your subconscious becomes a mirror, reflecting back experiences of financial ease and freedom. With gentle awareness, allow each affirmation to sink into your solar plexus. Your subconscious interprets it as reality, setting in motion the magnetism that attracts wealth into your life. The pulse beneath your hand is a drum of manifestation. Every time you affirm prosperity, your abdominal brain sends signals into the universe, drawing opportunities in perfect timing. Feel the warmth of your inner sun. Each repetition of your affirmation feeds this sun, and the subconscious responds by opening pathways for riches to flow without resistance. In this stillness, the union of your conscious desire and solar plexus energy awakens. Your affirmations become law within your subconscious, and the world arranges itself to provide financial blessing effortless. Place your love-filled hand gently upon your solar plexus and feel the warmth of your inner sun. As you affirm your financial desires, your subconscious mind receives them as truth, sending ripples that attract opportunities and riches into your life. Feel the fire of your abdominal brain awaken with each statement of prosperity. Your subconscious interprets these affirmations as your reality, aligning circumstances and experiences to mirror the wealth you now claim. The solar plexus is a radiant generator of magnetism. When you place your love-filled hand here and speak your affirmations, invisible currents are released, drawing wealth, resources, and support toward you effortless. Breathe deeply into your center. Each affirmation becomes a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious, and over time, these seeds bloom into tangible financial blessings that move naturally into your life. With your hand resting over your solar plexus, imagine each word of riches as golden light, sinking deep into the subconscious. This inner sun radiates, attracting experiences that harmonize with your prosperity. Each affirmation is a message to your subconscious mind, a command written into the language of your internal energy. Your abdominal brain understands and arranges events to bring your desires into being. Feel the pulse of life in your solar plexus as you affirm your financial well-being. Each breath, each word, energizes your inner generator, creating a magnetic field that draws wealth, ease, and opportunity toward you. Place your love-filled hand lightly and allow the warmth to spread. Your subconscious mind perceives your intentions as true, orchestrating circumstances so that money, riches, and prosperity flow naturally. Your abdominal brain acts as a bridge to the universe. Affirmations placed here are received by your subconscious, which interprets them as reality, attracting wealth in perfect timing and form. Imagine your solar plexus as a crucible, transforming into golden energy. Affirmations of financial blessing ignite this fire, and the subconscious mirrors this reality into your external world. Rest your love-filled hand and feel the radiant power of the City of Jewels within you. Each affirmation strengthens the magnetism of your inner sun, drawing financial blessings from the currents of the universe. Every statement of riches you speak into your solar plexus is a signal to the subconscious. It accepts this truth and begins aligning people, events, and opportunities that correspond with your desires. The fire of your solar plexus burns with purpose and clarity. Your affirmations act as fuel, and your subconscious transforms this energy into visible wealth, security, and financial freedom. In stillness, place your love-filled hand over your center. Feel the warmth, the light, and the power. Your affirmations are recorded here as reality, and the universe responds, bringing experiences that echo your intentions. Let your solar plexus shine like an internal sun. With each breath and affirmation, your subconscious mind accepts riches as your truth, orchestrating the world around you to mirror your wealth and prosperity. Place your love-filled hand gently upon your solar plexus. Feel the warmth of your inner sun awaken as you affirm, "I am open to financial riches." Your subconscious receives this truth, and life responds by aligning with it. With each breath, allow the golden fire of your abdominal brain to expand. Affirmations of prosperity sent through this center are absorbed by your subconscious, which begins orchestrating experiences of wealth. Your solar plexus is a radiant generator of personal power. As your hand rests upon it and you affirm your desires, unseen currents of magnetism draw opportunities, resources, and riches toward you effortless. Imagine each affirmation sinking like a golden seed into the fertile soil of your subconscious. The more you repeat them, the more they germinate, growing into real-world experiences of financial blessing. The warmth beneath your hand is the fire of transformation. Affirm riches throughout the day. Your subconscious accepts your statements as truth and magnetizes experiences to match. Place your love-filled hand and whisper, "I am worthy of wealth, I am worthy of prosperity." Feel the vibrations resonate through your abdominal brain, a signal the subconscious interprets as the reality of your life. Your solar plexus radiates an inner sun. Every affirmation you breathe into this center is a pulse of magnetism, attracting people, ideas, and circumstances aligned with financial riches. With hand resting lightly, the fire of your abdominal brain awakens. Each statement of financial blessing becomes a command to your subconscious, which orchestrates events to mirror this inner truth. Feel your chest and belly rise and fall. Each breath and affirmation feeds your inner generator of magnetism, drawing wealth, opportunities, and experiences into your life naturally and with ease. Your abdominal brain is the bridge between intention and reality. Affirm your desires here, and your subconscious mind interprets them as law, aligning circumstances and synchronicities to bring them forth. Place your love-filled hand and visualize golden light spiraling from your solar plexus. Each affirmation is absorbed, creating waves that ripple outward, attracting resources, clients, money, and riches in perfect harmony. Your inner sun shines brightest when you affirm your financial desires. Feel the power of your abdominal brain amplify every statement, and notice how life responds with effortless opportunities and blessings. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine the fire of your solar plexus expanding through your body. Each affirmation ignites magnetism, and the subconscious arranges experiences that reflect your intentions. With calm certainty, place your love-filled hand and speak, "Abundance flows to me now." The subconscious interprets this as your truth, generating paths, connections, and resources that mirror your declaration. Feel the warmth, the light, and the fire within your solar plexus. Every affirmation of wealth becomes an invisible current of attraction, guiding experiences, opportunities, and financial blessings into your life. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus and breathe deeply. Feel the warmth of your inner sun. As you affirm your desires, your subconscious hears only truth, and life begins to shape itself in alignment with your intentions. With each touch of your hand, feel the fire of your abdominal brain awaken. Affirmations of riches sink into the fertile soil of your subconscious, where they germinate into real-world blessings. The solar plexus is a luminous generator of personal magnetism. As you place your love-filled hand and speak your desires, notice how your subconscious interprets them as truth, drawing wealth, opportunities, and success toward you. Let your hand rest lightly upon your inner sun. Feel each affirmation pulse through your body like golden light. The subconscious records these pulses as your reality, and the universe responds in kind. Whisper your desires into the warmth of your abdominal center. Each statement is a seed, each breath a nurturing rain, and your subconscious cultivates a field rich with riches. Your solar plexus holds the fire of transformation. With hand in place, affirm, "I am worthy of prosperity, I am open to financial blessings." Feel your subconscious accept this as law and align experience to match. Imagine waves of golden energy radiating from your solar plexus. Each affirmation resonates, echoing through the subconscious, attracting opportunities that mirror your desires. As your hand rests, picture your abdominal brain as a radiant sun. Your affirmations are beams of light, magnetizing circumstances, people, and ideas that flow into your life with ease. Place your love-filled hand and feel the fire within. Each repetition of your affirmations strengthens the magnetic field of your subconscious, calling forth wealth and prosperity with quiet certainty. Your inner sun transforms intention into manifestation. By affirming financial riches with your hand upon the solar plexus, you awaken the subconscious to recognize and attract your desires. With calm focus, place your love-filled hand and visualize the currents of magnetism spinning in your solar plexus. Each affirmation aligns the forces of life, drawing wealth naturally and effortless. Feel the warmth of your abdominal brain as it receives your affirmations. Every declaration of riches becomes a signal, guiding your subconscious to orchestrate experiences in harmony with your desires. Rest your love-filled hand, breathe deeply, and speak your desires aloud. Each word echoes in your subconscious, which interprets it as truth, magnetizing opportunities, resources, and financial blessings into your life. Let your hand awaken the fire of your solar plexus. Each affirmation of wealth ignites your internal magnetism, pulling toward you the currents of prosperity flowing from the universe. Feel your abdominal center as a golden hub of power and light. Affirm, abundance flows to me now. Your subconscious accepts this as law, arranging the world around you to reflect your inner truth. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel the warmth of your inner sun. As you affirm your desires, your subconscious accepts them as truth, and life begins to align itself to bring riches effortless. Feel the fire of your abdominal brain awaken as you rest your love-filled hand. Each affirmation is a spark that lights a pathway to prosperity, attracting experiences that mirror your inner certainty. Your solar plexus is a generator of personal magnetism. With every word of affirmation, your subconscious registers your intentions, drawing wealth and opportunity like iron to a magnet. Rest your love-filled hand lightly on your solar plexus and breathe. Sense the subtle currents of energy, as each affirmation sinks deeply into the subconscious, transforming desire into reality. Whisper your financial intentions into the warmth of your abdomen. The subconscious, hearing only truth, begins to orchestrate circumstances that bring your prosperity into form. The solar plexus acts as a crucible of transformation. Place your love-filled hand there and affirm, I am worthy of riches. Wealth flows to me with ease. Feel your subconscious accept this as law. Imagine golden light radiating from your solar plexus with each affirmation. Your subconscious tunes into this light, attracting the experiences and resources that reflect your inner truth. As you place your love-filled hand, feel the internal sun of your solar plexus spinning warmth and power. Each statement of financial blessing resonates, creating ripples in the subconscious that draw riches. The fire within your abdominal brain pulses as you affirm your prosperity. The subconscious interprets your confidence and clarity as commands, aligning reality with your intentions. Place your love-filled hand, breathe deeply, and sense your solar plexus as a magnetic hub. Every affirmation becomes a beacon, drawing wealth, opportunities, and harmonious experiences toward you. Your inner sun processes your words and feelings into magnetic energy. As you affirm your desires, the subconscious responds, weaving circumstances that mirror the wealth you feel inside. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine your abdominal center as a city of jewels, radiant and alive. Each affirmation illuminates a path that leads your subconscious to manifest riches in the physical world. Feel the currents of energy spiral within your solar plexus as you repeat your affirmations. The subconscious accepts them as truth and begins to shape experiences that reflect your prosperity. With your hand placed on your solar plexus, imagine each affirmation as a beam of golden light. Your subconscious absorbs it, magnetizing resources, ideas, and opportunities aligned with your desires. Sense the warmth and fire in your abdominal brain as you affirm, abundance flows to me effortless. Your subconscious embraces this truth, arranging the universe to reflect your inner certainty. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel the warmth of your inner sun. As you affirm, I am open to receiving riches, your subconscious embraces this as truth, drawing opportunities that reflect your inner certainty. Rest your love-filled hand over the center of your personal power. Each affirmation pulses like fire into your abdominal brain, magnetizing experiences, ideas, and wealth that align with your intentions. Imagine a golden light glowing in your solar plexus. With every declaration of financial blessing, your subconscious translates belief into reality, orchestrating circumstances to support your prosperity. Feel the subtle currents of energy beneath your hand. Your affirmations resonate with this core, and like ripples on water, they expand outward, attracting resources and opportunities effortless. Place your love-filled hand and breathe slowly, letting the warmth of your inner sun awaken your subconscious mind. Every word of gratitude for riches becomes a seed that grows into tangible prosperity. Sense the fire in your abdominal brain as it ignites with your affirmations. Your subconscious interprets your certainty as law, creating a magnetic field that draws wealth to you naturally and continuously. As your hand rests, repeat silently, I am worthy. I am capable. I am prosperous. Each repetition is absorbed by your subconscious, aligning your actions and experiences with your deepest desires. Visualize the solar plexus spinning like a radiant sun, converting your affirmations into energy. This energy radiates into the universe, attracting opportunities and experiences in perfect timing. Allow your hand to rest softly and feel the abdominal fire awaken. Your subconscious becomes a faithful companion, responding to the certainty of your affirmations with synchronized manifestations. Feel your inner sun pulse with each breath. As you affirm riches, your subconscious interprets it as your truth, reshaping perception, decision, and circumstance to reflect prosperity. Place your love-filled hand and sense the power stored within your solar plexus. Each financial affirmation enters like a code, instructing your subconscious to magnetize wealth, harmony, and flow into your life. Imagine your solar plexus as a city of golden jewels. Every affirmation you whisper there sends waves through the subconscious, attracting the resources, opportunities, and people aligned with your desires. Feel the warmth intensify as you affirm, I attract wealth with ease and grace. Your subconscious registers this certainty, translating it into actions, synchronicities, and riches around you. As the abdominal fire spins and radiates outward. Each repetition of your financial intentions is a vibration your subconscious recognizes, drawing experiences that mirror the reality you feel within. Place your love-filled hand, breathe, and feel the magnetism of your inner sun. The solar plexus accepts your affirmations as truth, and the universe responds with circumstances, resources, and wealth that align with your inner certainty. Place your love-filled hand gently upon the solar plexus. Feel its warmth awaken, as if a small sun is stirring inside you. With each affirmation of riches, your subconscious records the certainty of your prosperity, calling opportunities into your life like bees to nectar. Breathe deeply, letting your hand rest on your inner sun. As you affirm your financial desires, imagine your subconscious as a mirror reflecting the richness within, shaping circumstances that match the glow of your inner truth. Sense the fire in your abdominal brain, the solar plexus pulsing with life. Your affirmations ignite this fire, magnetizing experiences that carry the vibration of wealth and effortless flow. Place your love-filled hand, and imagine golden energy radiating outward. Every declaration of riches becomes a signal, a beacon that your subconscious interprets as law, drawing resources naturally toward you. Feel your solar plexus as the generator of personal magnetism. When you affirm your desires here, your subconscious accepts them as reality, and the universe orchestrates people, ideas, and opportunities to align with your truth. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize your inner sun spinning with clarity and light. Each affirmation pulses through the abdominal brain, creating a magnetic resonance that attracts prosperity into your physical life. Place your palm over your solar plexus and breathe. Feel the warmth spreading as your subconscious tunes to your certainty, drawing experiences that echo your affirmations of wealth and freedom. Let your hand rest and your breath slow. Affirm with confidence, and imagine your inner sun sending ripples of golden light into the subconscious, where reality begins to align effortless with your intentions. Feel the center of your personal power awaken beneath your hand. Your subconscious absorbs each affirmation as truth, reshaping perception and circumstance to create the life of riches you envision. Place your love-filled hand gently, and imagine the solar plexus as a radiant hub, spinning and expanding with each word of affirmation. Experiences, opportunities, and financial blessings are drawn into your orbit like moths to light. Sense the fire of the abdominal brain. Your affirmations act like sparks, igniting your subconscious into motion, calling wealth and riches toward you with effortless magnetism. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and breathe, imagining a golden vortex forming in your abdomen. Each affirmation circulates through this vortex, carrying your intention into reality, where your desires are reflected back to you. Feel the energy of your inner sun expand with every statement of prosperity. Your subconscious interprets these affirmations as truth, shaping events and circumstances to mirror the riches you now accept as your own. With your hand resting on your solar plexus, visualize your affirmations entering the core of your being. Your subconscious embraces them, radiating a magnetic field that naturally attracts wealth, opportunities, and harmonious experiences. Rest your love-filled hand, breathe, and sense the golden fire of the abdominal brain. As you affirm your financial blessings, your subconscious interprets certainty as law, and the universe orchestrates synchronicities and flow that mirror your inner riches. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel the warm fire of your inner sun awaken. As you affirm riches, your subconscious accepts this truth, and the universe begins to mirror your wealth back to you effortless. Feel the subtle vibration beneath your hand, the abdominal brain stirring. Each word you speak of prosperity pulses through this center, attracting circumstances and opportunities aligned with your financial desires. Let your hand rest gently as you affirm your intentions. Visualize golden energy radiating from your solar plexus, magnetizing wealth and experiences that reflect the truth of your affirmations. With each deep breath, sense your abdominal fire expanding. Your subconscious receives your affirmations as commands, creating a gravitational field that draws financial blessings naturally into your life. Rest your love-filled hand and feel the solar plexus as a radiant generator of magnetism. Affirm your prosperity, and know that your inner truth is now reshaping the flow of energy around you, orchestrating riches. Imagine your hand as a conduit of power, sending affirmations of wealth into the subconscious. Your inner sun spins, illuminating the pathways through which opportunities and resources arrive. Place your palm over your solar plexus, breathe slowly, and feel a golden light expanding outward. Every statement of financial blessing resonates within your abdominal brain, drawing reality to match your desires. Sense your inner fire as it warms beneath your hand. Affirm your prosperity with conviction, and watch your subconscious align, creating the unseen architecture that brings riches to life. Rest your love-filled hand gently and feel the subtle hum of energy in your center. Your affirmations enter the abdominal brain, where they are accepted as truth, forming a magnetic force that calls wealth toward you. Place your love-filled hand, breathe, and allow your solar plexus to glow like the morning sun. Each affirmation of financial riches flows through this hub, planting seeds that will blossom into tangible blessings. Feel the fire of personal power awaken as you place your love-filled hand. Speak your affirmations slowly, allowing your subconscious to absorb each one as a law of your inner reality, attracting prosperity effortless. With every breath into your solar plexus, imagine the golden energy expanding. Your subconscious interprets your affirmations as truth, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with wealth and success. Place your love-filled hand over your inner sun, and visualize your affirmations spinning like golden sparks. Your subconscious recognizes these as commands, magnetizing opportunities, resources, and connections that mirror your truth. Feel the abdominal brain awaken under your hand. As you affirm your desires, sense the fire within growing, a beacon that calls financial blessings and harmonious experiences into your life. Let your hand rest on your solar plexus, breathe, and feel the pulse of personal magnetism. Your affirmations are received, accepted, and reflected by the subconscious, drawing riches, wealth, and prosperity effortless toward you. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus and feel the warmth of your inner sun. Each affirmation of riches is absorbed into your subconscious, where it becomes truth, drawing financial blessings effortless to you. As your hand rests over your abdominal center, imagine golden energy spiraling outward. Every thought of prosperity pulses through your inner fire, aligning your subconscious to receive the wealth you affirm. Feel the subtle vibration beneath your hand, the abdominal brain awakening. With each breath, your affirmations ripple through your subconscious, creating a magnetic field that attracts money, opportunities, and success. Place your palm over your solar plexus and sense the internal sun glowing. Each word of riches you speak becomes a beacon, guiding resources and experiences to reflect your affirmed desires. Let your hand rest as your breath deepens. Your solar plexus interprets your affirmations as truth, creating an energetic current that draws financial blessings in harmony with your inner knowing. Imagine your hand as a conduit of power, sending waves of prosperity into your abdominal center. Your subconscious receives these waves, activating the law of attraction in perfect alignment with your desires. Rest your love-filled hand, breathe slowly, and feel the solar plexus ignite with golden light. Affirm your financial riches, and let your subconscious orchestrate experiences that mirror this radiant truth. Place your love-filled hand and feel a warm fire awaken in your center. Every statement of wealth resonates like a tuning fork, harmonizing your subconscious with the rhythm of universal prosperity. Sense your abdominal brain stirring beneath your hand. Your affirmations are absorbed, forming a magnet that pulls opportunities, resources, and connections toward you in perfect timing. Let your hand rest gently as your inner sun glows brighter. Each affirmation of financial success becomes a seed, planted deep in your subconscious, growing into experiences that reflect riches. Feel the pulse of personal power under your hand. As you affirm your wealth, your subconscious interprets it as law, activating pathways and ideas that manifest your desires effortless. Place your palm, breathe into your solar plexus, and envision golden sparks of prosperity radiating outward. Each affirmation strengthens the magnetic pull of your subconscious, calling riches near. Feel the warmth and energy of your inner sun as it expands beneath your hand. Your affirmations take root in your abdominal brain, drawing financial blessings with a quiet certainty. Rest your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and imagine each affirmation as a glowing thread, weaving your subconscious mind into a tapestry of wealth, opportunity, and ease. Place your love-filled hand, breathe deeply, and sense your inner power awakening. Your affirmations of riches are now encoded into your subconscious, attracting experiences and circumstances that mirror the prosperity you hold as truth. Solar flame activation. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel the warmth, the subtle fire that radiates from your center. As you breathe, repeat silently, "Abundance flows through me." With each breath, your subconscious accepts this as your truth, aligning your life to receive financial blessings effortless. Golden magnet. With your hand resting over your upper abdomen, Imagine a golden light pulsing in rhythm with your heartbeat. Say, I attract prosperity with ease and grace. The solar plexus absorbs this, sending ripples through your subconscious, creating a magnetic field that draws wealth toward you. In a sun alignment, place your love-filled hand over your solar plexus and visualize a radiant sun igniting within. Each affirmation of riches becomes a beam of energy, a directive to your subconscious that organizes opportunities, ideas, and resources in your favor. Abdominal brain tuning. As your hand rests on your center, feel the network of nerves, the abdominal brain, stir with awareness. Repeat, financial blessings are my natural state. Your subconscious receives this as reality, and your actions begin to reflect it with quiet precision. River of gold. Rest your love-filled hand, and imagine a river of gold flowing through your solar plexus. Each inhale draws it deeper into your subconscious, each exhale spreads it outward. Affirm, money flows freely to me. Your inner mind begins to orchestrate circumstances that mirror this truth. Subconscious command. Place your love-filled hand gently and notice the energy center beneath it awakening. Repeat your desire, I am worthy of wealth. Your solar plexus transmits this to your subconscious, which begins to attract experiences aligned with that worthiness. Radiant core expansion. Feel the warmth of your hand on your solar plexus as if holding a glowing core of light. With each affirmation of riches, this core expands, your subconscious interpreting it as your reality, sending signals that draw financial prosperity to you. Magnetic heart of wealth. Place your love-filled hand and breathe slowly, feeling the solar plexus pulse. Say, opportunities, wealth, and riches find me now. Your subconscious listens and begins to craft the pathways that align with these affirmations. In a sunfire activation, imagine the solar plexus as a sun within your body, igniting as your hand rests on it. Every word of affirmation, I am prosperous, becomes a spark, stimulating your subconscious to bring forth experiences that mirror your declaration. Abdominal power pulse. Feel the rhythmic pulse beneath your hand. With each beat, affirm, financial success flows to me naturally. Your subconscious absorbs this pulse, sending subtle signals into your life that magnetize wealth in perfect alignment with your intention. Radiant bridge to abundance. Rest your love-filled hand and see your solar plexus as a bridge connecting you to the universe. Each affirmation becomes a stepping stone, your subconscious mind laying pathways to opportunities and financial blessings. Golden orb of intention. Place your love-filled hand and imagine a golden orb spinning at your solar plexus. Affirm, I am open to receive limitless riches. Your subconscious interprets this orb as truth, radiating a magnetic pull that draws prosperity into your life. Alchemy of wealth. Rest your love-filled hand over your inner sun, breathing slowly. Every affirmation, I create wealth with ease, melts into the fire of your solar plexus, transforming desire into a magnet for financial reality. Subconscious compass. Feel the solar plexus stirring under your hand. Whisper, I am guided to opportunities that expand my riches. Your subconscious mind aligns, acting as a compass that navigates life toward experiences that fulfill your financial affirmations. Solar plexus symphony. Place your love-filled hand gently and imagine each affirmation as a note in a symphony of wealth. I am wealthy, I am rich, I am prosperous. Your subconscious receives the melody as truth, orchestrating circumstances and connections that harmonize with your riches. Solar plexus flame. Place your love-filled hand gently on your upper abdomen. Feel the warmth, the subtle fire igniting beneath your palm. With each breath, silently affirm, abundance flows naturally to me. Allow your subconscious to feel this truth, and watch as it orchestrates experiences that align with your prosperity. Golden magnetism. Rest your love-filled hand over your solar plexus. Imagine a golden light pulsing with your heartbeat. Repeat, I am worthy of wealth and success. Each pulse sends the affirmation deep into your subconscious, creating a magnetic field that draws financial blessings effortless. Inner sun activation. Place your love-filled hand and visualize a radiant sun glowing within your solar plexus. As you affirm, money and opportunity flow to me. Feel the solar plexus absorbing this truth, and let it guide your subconscious to attract experiences that reflect this riches. Abdominal brain alignment. With your hand resting on your center, feel the network of nerves, the abdominal brain, awakening. Whisper, prosperity is my natural state. Your subconscious mind interprets this as reality, arranging circumstances to manifest financial success. River of wealth. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine a river of gold flowing through your solar plexus, spreading through your body with each breath. Repeat, I receive wealth freely and gratefully. Your subconscious tunes to this frequency, drawing prosperity into your life. Magnetic core. Place your love-filled hand and feel the solar plexus as a glowing core. Affirm, abundance surrounds me now. With each breath, your subconscious embraces this as truth, attracting opportunities, ideas, and experiences aligned with wealth. Radiant expansion. Feel warmth radiating from your hand on the solar plexus. Repeat, I am rich in every way. Watch as your inner sun expands, and your subconscious orchestrates experiences that mirror this prosperity. Flowing gold light. Place your love-filled hand and breathe slowly, visualizing golden light pouring from your solar plexus into the universe and returning to you as financial blessings. Affirm, money flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. Your subconscious records this as truth. Subconscious compass. Rest your love-filled hand and feel the solar plexus stir with awareness. Whisper, I am guided to opportunities that increase my wealth. Your subconscious acts as a compass, aligning circumstances with your financial intentions. Abundance pulse. Place your love-filled hand and feel the heartbeat of your solar plexus. With each pulse, silently affirm, I am a magnet for wealth and success. The subconscious absorbs this rhythm, attracting financial blessings naturally. Alchemical transformation. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize the solar plexus as a crucible where desire transforms into reality. Affirm, every intention I hold for prosperity is realized. Your subconscious interprets this energy, bringing wealth into alignment with your life. Golden orb of intention. Place your love-filled hand and imagine a spinning golden orb at your solar plexus. Repeat, I am open to receive limitless riches. Each rotation imprints your affirmation into your subconscious, drawing prosperity like a magnet. Radiant bridge. Feel your solar plexus as a bridge connecting you to universal riches. Whisper, I am aligned with financial blessings and opportunities. Your subconscious mind responds, opening doors that reflect this truth. Inner sunfire magnet. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize the solar plexus igniting like a sun. Affirm, wealth and success radiate through me. Let your subconscious register this as your reality, attracting experiences that mirror your affirmation. Symphony of prosperity. Place your love-filled hand and imagine each affirmation as a note in a symphony of wealth. I am prosperous, rich, and capable. Your subconscious hears the melody, arranging life circumstances in harmony with financial blessings. The solar flame of abundance. Place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel the warmth of your inner fire, a gentle flame glowing with possibility. As you inhale, silently affirm, I am worthy of wealth. Abundance flows to me now. With each exhale, feel your subconscious absorbing this truth, opening pathways for prosperity to enter your life. The golden magnet. Rest your love-filled hand over the center of your abdomen. Imagine a golden light radiating from your palm into your solar plexus. Whisper, money and opportunities are drawn to me effortless. Each pulse of your heartbeat sends this affirmation deep into your subconscious, like a magnet attracting aligned experiences. In a sun activation, place your love-filled hand and feel a warm, radiant sun igniting within your solar plexus. Let this sun expand with every breath, carrying your affirmation, I am rich, prosperous, and free to receive. Allow your subconscious to register this as your truth, shaping your reality accordingly. Abdominal brain connection. With your hand resting lightly on your solar plexus, feel the network of nerves awaken. Affirm, my subconscious mind knows riches is my natural state. Sense your inner abdominal brain directing energy to manifest wealth in harmony with your intentions. River of gold. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and imagine a river of golden light flowing within, carrying your desires. Repeat, I am open to receive prosperity in all forms. Your subconscious receives this imagery and begins to orchestrate circumstances that align with your affirmation. Radiant expansion. Feel warmth radiating from your hand into your solar plexus. With every inhale, affirm, abundance grows within me, radiating outward. As your inner light expands, your subconscious interprets this as your reality, drawing experiences of wealth to you naturally. Magnetic core. Rest your love-filled hand and sense your solar plexus as a glowing core, a center of personal power. Whisper, I attract wealth, opportunities, and financial blessings now. Each heartbeat pulses this truth into your subconscious, creating a magnetic field of prosperity. Alchemical crucible. Place your love-filled hand and visualize the solar plexus as a crucible, transforming intention into reality. Affirm, every desire I hold for riches is realized. Your subconscious embraces this energy, shaping events and experiences to match your financial goals. Flowing light of prosperity. Rest your love-filled hand and breathe slowly, imagining golden prana flowing into and out of your solar plexus. Repeat, money and riches circulate through my life with ease. Your subconscious mind integrates this rhythm, bringing wealth into your life effortless. The abundance pulse. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel your heartbeat. With each pulse, silently affirm, I am a magnet for wealth and opportunity. Each beat imprints this truth into your subconscious, inviting aligned experiences into your reality. Radiant bridge. Feel your solar plexus as a bridge connecting your will to universal riches. Whisper, I am aligned with financial blessings and opportunities. Sense your subconscious orchestrating life to mirror this alignment. In a sunfire magnet. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize a sun igniting within your solar plexus. Repeat, I radiate riches, and wealth flows toward me. Your subconscious records this as truth, arranging circumstances to reflect your prosperity. Symphony of prosperity. Place your love-filled hand and imagine each affirmation as a note in a symphony of riches. I am prosperous, rich, and capable. Each note resonates in your solar plexus, and your subconscious arranges life in harmony with this music of wealth. Cosmic exchange. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and visualize energy flowing in and out, connecting you to the universe. Whisper, I receive riches from expected and unexpected sources. Your subconscious accepts this as reality, bringing opportunities and blessings into your life. Radiant city of jewels. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a luminous city of jewels, glowing with power and potential. Repeat, I am a beacon for wealth, success, and financial growth. Each breath implants this truth in your subconscious, guiding reality to reflect your affirmation. The inner flame of prosperity. Place your love-filled hand gently over your solar plexus. Feel a warm, golden flame glowing beneath your palm. As you inhale, silently affirm, I am rich, I am prosperous, I am open to receive. With each exhale, allow your subconscious to embrace this truth, and feel it radiate outward, calling financial blessings toward you. The magnetic center. Rest your love-filled hand over your solar plexus and imagine a luminous, magnetic core within. Whisper, money, opportunities, and prosperity are drawn to me. Feel your subconscious recording this as your reality, aligning circumstances to match your intentions. Effortless. Radiant sun activation. Place your love-filled hand and sense a small sun igniting in your upper abdomen. With each breath, affirm, abundance flows through me now, filling my life with wealth and joy. Watch your subconscious translate this inner radiance into tangible opportunities. The abdominal brain bridge. Gently place your love-filled hand and feel the network of nerves awaken beneath your touch. Whisper, my subconscious knows prosperity is my natural state. Sense this energy connecting your conscious will with the vast intelligence of the universe. Flowing river of gold. Rest your love-filled hand and envision a river of golden light moving through your solar plexus, carrying your intentions. Repeat, I am open to all channels of wealth, all forms of riches. Each pulse of your body sends this affirmation deep into your subconscious. Alchemical crucible of wealth. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a crucible transforming desire into reality. Affirm, every thought of riches becomes my living experience. Feel your subconscious absorbing and acting on this truth. The prosperity pulse. With your hand resting, synchronize your affirmation with your heartbeat, I am a magnet for money and opportunity. Each beat embeds this truth into your subconscious, activating an inner magnetic field of wealth. Golden expansion. Place your love-filled hand and feel warmth radiating outward from your solar plexus. Affirm, abundance expands in every area of my life. Sense your subconscious aligning with this expansion, effortless attracting aligned experiences. Cosmic connection. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize energy flowing in and out, connecting your solar plexus to the universe. Whisper, I receive wealth from expected and unexpected sources. Your subconscious registers this connection, guiding opportunities toward you. The radiant jewel. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a sparkling gem, glowing with potential. Affirm, financial blessings flow to me with ease and grace. Watch your subconscious begin to orchestrate life circumstances in harmony with your desire. The inner sunfire magnet. Feel the solar plexus warming under your hand. Repeat, I radiate riches, and wealth gravitates naturally to me. Each breath sends this affirmation into your subconscious, magnetizing your reality to match it. Symphony of abundance. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your affirmations as musical notes vibrating in your solar plexus, I am prosperous, wealthy, and open to receive. Each note resonates with your subconscious, harmonizing your inner state with external reality. The bridge to action. With your hand resting, feel your solar plexus as the bridge between desire and manifestation. Affirm, I take inspired action, guided by my inner wisdom, toward financial riches. Sense your subconscious coordinating steps to make this true. The golden exchange. Rest your love-filled hand and breathe slowly, imagining golden energy circulating through your solar plexus. Whisper, I give and receive wealth effortless, in perfect rhythm with the universe. Your subconscious accepts this as natural law, attracting prosperity. The city of jewels. Place your love-filled hand and visualize your solar plexus as a radiant city of golden light. Affirm, I am a beacon for wealth, opportunities, and financial blessings. Each heartbeat pulses this truth into your subconscious, aligning your life with riches. The golden core. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel a warm, golden light spreading through your abdomen. As you inhale, silently affirm, I am wealth, I am riches, prosperity flows to me naturally. With each exhale, imagine your subconscious recording this as your new reality. Magnetic prosperity. Feel your hand resting lightly, sensing the solar plexus as a magnetic hub. Repeat, opportunities, wealth, and success are drawn to me now. Imagine your subconscious aligning with these words, pulling aligned experiences toward you effortless. Radiant sunfire. Place your love-filled hand over the solar plexus and visualize a sun igniting within, radiating golden warmth. Whisper, I shine prosperity into every area of my life, and it returns to me multiplied. Allow your subconscious to accept this as absolute truth. The abdominal brain. Rest your love-filled hand and feel the solar plexus awaken, its nerves alive with potential. Say, my inner power attracts riches, my subconscious knows wealth is my nature. Sense this energy directing your mind, body, and actions toward success. Flow of gold. Feel a golden river flowing beneath your palm, carrying your desires. Affirm, I am open to all channels of riches, financial blessings come to me with ease. Let your subconscious map this flow into real-world manifestations. The crucible of wealth. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a crucible transforming thought into reality. Whisper, every affirmation I breathe into this center becomes my living experience. Feel the subconscious absorbing and acting on this truth. Prosperity pulse. Place your love-filled hand and match your affirmation to the heartbeat, I am a magnet for financial blessings. Each beat embeds the intention deep into your subconscious, activating your natural magnetism. Expanding abundance. Place your love-filled hand and feel a warm energy radiating outward. Repeat, abundance expands in every corner of my life. Sense the subconscious amplifying this truth, attracting wealth and opportunity naturally. Cosmic exchange. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize energy flowing between your solar plexus and the universe. Whisper, I receive wealth from seen and unseen sources, in perfect timing and harmony. Feel the subconscious connecting you to infinite possibilities. Jewel of prosperity. Place your love-filled hand and see the solar plexus as a sparkling gem, glowing with potential. Affirm, financial blessings flow to me effortless, multiplying in every direction. Let your subconscious accept this as reality. Inner sun magnet. Feel warmth pulsing under your hand. Say, I radiate wealth, money and opportunity gravitate naturally toward me. Each exhale deepens this truth in your subconscious, guiding your experience. Symphony of abundance. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your affirmations as musical notes vibrating in your solar plexus. Repeat, I am prosperous, wealthy, and open to receive. Each note harmonizes subconscious patterns with riches. Bridge to action. Rest your love-filled hand and sense the solar plexus connecting desire to manifestation. Whisper, I take inspired action, my life flows in harmony with wealth and success. Feel the subconscious aligning with each step toward prosperity. Golden circulation. Place your love-filled hand and breathe slowly, visualizing golden energy circulating through your solar plexus. Affirm, I give and receive wealth effortless, riches is my natural rhythm. Let your subconscious treat this as law. City of jewels. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine a radiant city of golden light within your abdomen. Say, I am a beacon for riches, attracting opportunities, wealth, and financial blessings. Feel each heartbeat pulse this truth into your subconscious, shaping your reality. The radiant generator, place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel the warmth, the subtle vibration of energy awakening. Whisper to yourself, I am a magnet for riches. My inner power attracts wealth naturally. Feel your subconscious accepting this as your reality. Golden pulse hand resting on your abdomen. Inhale slowly, imagining a golden light expanding from your solar plexus. Affirm, money flows to me with ease. Prosperity is my natural state. Let each breath imprint this truth deep into your subconscious. The abdominal sun, visualize your solar plexus as a sun, glowing with bright yellow fire. Repeat, I radiate financial blessings. My life is filled with opportunity and wealth. Sense this fire sending signals to your subconscious, activating riches. Magnetic core, feel your hand as a conductor of energy. Whisper, I draw wealth, success, and financial opportunities to me effortless. Sense the subconscious aligning your thoughts and actions with this magnetic truth. Flowing gold, imagine a river of golden light circulating through your solar plexus, carrying your affirmations into reality. Say softly, I am open and receptive to all forms of riches. Let your subconscious weave this flow into experience. Crucible of wealth, place your love-filled hand and feel your solar plexus as a crucible transforming desire into reality. Affirm, every thought of riches I hold is forged into my life's reality. Sense the subconscious molding opportunities from your inner flame. Heart of prosperity, hand resting, imagine a heartbeat of golden energy radiating through your body. Whisper, I am worthy of wealth. Financial blessings surround me now. Feel your subconscious encoding this rhythm into your daily life. Cosmic magnet, visualize your solar plexus connecting with the universe, exchanging energy freely. Repeat, the universe conspires to bring prosperity and riches into my life. The subconscious accepts this cosmic truth as your own. City of jewels, picture your abdomen as a city of golden light, each jewel a financial opportunity. Affirm, I attract rich opportunities effortless. Wealth flows to me continuously. Let your subconscious guide you to these opportunities. Inner sunfire, feel warmth and energy radiating from your solar plexus. Whisper, I am aligned with the riches of the universe. Prosperity is drawn to me now. Allow your subconscious to register this as undeniable truth. Abdominal brain activation, sense the intelligence of your solar plexus awakening. Say, my subconscious knows I am prosperous. Every action I take aligns with riches. Feel the deep integration of conscious desire and subconscious manifestation. Alchemy of abundance, visualize the fire of your solar plexus. Affirm, opportunities, wealth and riches are my nature. Let your subconscious absorb this alchemy as law. Prosperity flow, place your love-filled hand and feel golden light flowing from your solar plexus into the world. Whisper, I give and receive wealth freely. My life flows with endless financial blessings. Sense the subconscious synchronizing with this effortless rhythm. The wealth pulse, rest your love-filled hand and imagine each pulse sending a signal of riches to your subconscious. Repeat, I am a channel for prosperity. Money and opportunity are drawn to me. Feel the subconscious accepting this as reality. Solar plexus beacon, visualize your solar plexus glowing like a beacon, calling wealth and opportunity. Affirm, I radiate financial magnetism, blessings come to me in perfect timing. Let your subconscious hold this image and attract aligned experiences. The inner sun, place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus. Feel its warmth, a soft glowing sun within. Whisper, I am open to receive all the financial blessings the universe has for me. The subconscious accepts this as absolute truth. Golden magnet with your hand resting on your abdomen, visualize a golden light radiating outward. Affirm, I attract wealth, opportunity, and prosperity naturally and effortless. Sense your subconscious aligning with this magnetic force. The abdominal flame, feel a subtle fire in your solar plexus. Say slowly, my personal power draws financial riches into my life. Each breath deepens the subconscious understanding of this truth. Flowing abundance, place your love-filled hand gently, imagining a stream of golden energy flowing from your solar plexus into your reality. Whisper, money flows freely to me in perfect ways. Your subconscious receives this flow as natural law. Radiant core, visualize your solar plexus as a radiant core of energy, sending out waves of riches. Affirm, I am worthy of financial prosperity, I am capable of attracting wealth. Allow the subconscious to integrate this fully. Crucible of desire, imagine your solar plexus as a crucible, transforming desire into reality. Say softly, every wish for financial riches becomes my truth. Sense your subconscious shaping the circumstances to match your inner fire. Cosmic connector, rest your love-filled hand and visualize a golden bridge from your solar plexus to the universe. Whisper, I am connected to the limitless riches of the cosmos. Your subconscious mirrors this connection. The wealth pulse, feel a steady pulse in your solar plexus, each beat sending signals of riches into your subconscious. Affirm, I radiate financial magnetism, wealth finds me effortless, the rhythm imprints deeply. In a city of jewels, picture your solar plexus as a city of golden jewels, each representing opportunities. Say, I am guided to wealth, financial blessings manifest easily and continuously. Your subconscious organizes experience to match. Alchemical transformation, place your love-filled hand, visualizing gold. Whisper, riches and prosperity. Sense your subconscious accepting transformation as reality. Sunfire alignment, feel warmth spreading through your solar plexus. Affirm, my will aligns with the universal will, prosperity is my natural state. Let your subconscious embody this certainty. Magnet of opportunity, imagine your solar plexus emitting invisible threads that attract opportunities. Say, I am a magnet for wealth and success, riches flows to me effortless. Allow your subconscious to follow these threads. Radiant abundance, visualize a golden orb in your abdomen expanding with each breath. Whisper, every day, in every way, I am receiving financial blessings. Feel the subconscious recording this as fact. The flow of wealth, place your love-filled hand, imagining your solar plexus as the source of an rich river. Affirm, I release resistance, I allow wealth to flow into my life. Sense the subconscious opening pathways for manifestation. The beacon within, rest your love-filled hand, imagining your solar plexus shining like a beacon. Say, I radiate prosperity, money, opportunity, and blessings are drawn to me now. Feel your subconscious accepting this luminous truth as reality. The radiant sun, place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus. Feel the warmth like the first rays of morning sun. Whisper softly, I am worthy of riches, financial blessings flow to me freely. Let your subconscious accept this as truth. The magnetic core, with your hand resting on your abdomen, imagine a golden magnet pulsing with energy. Affirm, I attract wealth, opportunities, and prosperity naturally and effortless. Feel the subconscious aligning with this magnetic pull. The inner flame, feel a subtle fire within your solar plexus. Say slowly, my power draws prosperity into my life. Each breath allows your subconscious to interpret this as reality. Flowing abundance, place your love-filled hand gently on your solar plexus and visualize a golden stream flowing from within you into the world. Whisper, money flows freely to me in perfect timing and ways. Sense your subconscious opening pathways for this flow. The city of jewels. Visualize your solar plexus as a city of sparkling jewels, each representing opportunities. Say, I am surrounded by financial blessings, I am guided to wealth easily. Allow your subconscious to map this city into your reality. Crucible of desire. Imagine your solar plexus as a crucible, transforming every desire into tangible riches. Affirm, every wish I hold becomes reality. Your subconscious recognizes this as truth. Cosmic alignment. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus connecting with the cosmic energy of the universe. Whisper, I am in perfect alignment with universal riches. Feel your subconscious tuning into this universal signal. The wealth pulse. Feel a steady, rhythmic pulse in your solar plexus. Each beat sends affirmations into your subconscious. I radiate prosperity, opportunities find me effortless. The rhythm sinks deep. Golden energy field. Visualize a golden aura expanding from your solar plexus, attracting financial blessings. Say, abundance surrounds me, flows through me, and comes to me now. Your subconscious interprets this as your truth. Alchemical transformation. Place your love-filled hand, imagine gold. Whisper, riches and success. Sense your subconscious recording this as law. Sunfire will feel warmth spreading through your solar plexus. Affirm, my will aligns with the flow of wealth, prosperity is my natural state. Let your subconscious accept this certainty. The prosperity magnet. Imagine your solar plexus emitting invisible threads, drawing opportunities. Say, I am a magnet for money, wealth, and success. Feel the subconscious guiding life circumstances to match. Expanding abundance. Visualize a golden orb in your abdomen, expanding with each breath. Whisper, every day, in every way, I am receiving financial blessings. Let your subconscious integrate this fully. River of wealth. Place your love-filled hand, imagining your solar plexus as a river of riches flowing effortless. Affirm, I release resistance, financial blessings flow to me naturally. Your subconscious responds, opening the channels. The inner beacon. Rest your love-filled hand on your solar plexus. Picture a radiant light shining outward. Say, I radiate prosperity, wealth and riches are drawn to me now. Feel your subconscious embracing this luminous truth. The golden hearth. Place your love-filled hand on your solar plexus and feel a warm, golden fire glowing within. Whisper slowly, abundance flows through me. Wealth is my natural state. Let your subconscious record this warmth as reality. The magnet of prosperity. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a radiant magnet. Repeat, I draw opportunities, money, and success effortless. Feel the subconscious responding, guiding circumstances toward your affirmation. Inner sun activation. With your hand on your abdomen, visualize a bright, inner sun expanding with each breath. Affirm, I shine with riches, financial blessings are drawn to me. Sense this light as a magnetic pulse your subconscious aligns with. Flowing river of wealth. Imagine a golden river coursing through your solar plexus. Place your love-filled hand there and say, money and prosperity flow freely into my life. Each breath carries this stream deep into your subconscious. The abdominal crucible. Feel your solar plexus as a crucible, transforming every thought of desire into tangible riches. Whisper, my intentions become reality, and my wealth grows naturally. Let your subconscious record this truth. Radiant beacon. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus radiating a golden beacon outward. Repeat, I radiate prosperity, the universe responds to my call. Let this luminous truth be accepted deep within. Cosmic alignment. Rest your love-filled hand and visualize your solar plexus connecting to cosmic currents of riches. Affirm, I am in harmony with the flow of wealth and opportunity. Feel the subconscious synchronizing with the universal rhythm. Prosperity pulse. Feel a rhythmic beat in your solar plexus as you place your love-filled hand there. Whisper, every pulse attracts wealth, and riches is drawn to me now. The subconscious accepts this rhythm as law. The wealth field. Visualize your solar plexus creating a radiant field that attracts financial blessings. Repeat, I am surrounded by riches, opportunities find me effortless. Your subconscious amplifies this field in your reality. Alchemy of desire. With your hand on the solar plexus, imagine gold. Affirm, wealth and success. Your subconscious interprets this as an absolute truth. Sunfire will feel warmth spreading through your abdomen. Whisper, my will aligns with prosperity, I act with clarity and confidence to receive riches. Allow the subconscious to embed this certainty. Magnetic gateway. Place your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a gateway, opening to financial opportunities. Repeat, wealth flows to me through infinite channels. Feel your subconscious opening doors in response. Expanding abundance. Visualize a golden orb in your solar plexus expanding with each breath. Affirm, every breath I take draws riches into my life. Let your subconscious accept this expansion as reality. River of gold. Rest your love-filled hand and imagine your solar plexus as a channel where gold flows endlessly. Whisper, I release resistance, and financial blessings flow freely to me. Sense the subconscious guiding this flow. In a beacon of wealth. Place your love-filled hand, feel a bright light within, and say, I shine with prosperity, the universe mirrors my riches. Let this inner radiance activate subconscious alignment with wealth,